to you shortly, my brother. It's good to have you on the show.
Ah,
All right. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. As you all know that since Buhari died since yesterday, right? He died yesterday. Nigerians have laid so much curses on him. Yes, because some people, the surprising part of all these things is the people coming out to say, oh, nobody should insult the dead. And some people are saying, oh, he's an elderly person. Nobody should do this. While some are saying that, oh, it was your leader. Nobody should. Listen, I just count these all people as heartless human beings. There's somebody in way rule country twice. He got the opportunity to rule us twice. One was it was first the head of state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then he came back again as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 8 years. You got the opportunity, you could not change the situation. A lot of people lost their lives under you. So you expect Nigerians to be jumping and be celebrating? For those of you trying to advise Nigerians at this moment, now they talk to, because I will not turn to automatic advisor now. That okay, he's an elderly man, he don't die, we should respect the dead or whatever. What are you talking about? Which dead you want more respect? What about the people that is losing their lives every day as we speak? Are you aware that a lot of people die today? Today, so they talk for Nigeria. Either they died through accidents, or through kidnapping, through hunger, or through anything. So what are you talking about? What kind of stupid advice are you giving to the people expressing their pains? Eh? I don't get it. When they tell you now wanna day life, wanna live a good life, live a good legacy, when I say no. All those hypocrite leaders coming on national TV to say rubbish just to belong. Everybody knows that they are trying to deceive the gullible Nigerians, saying Buhari was a man, he was a man of integrity. Just imagine that word. How can you describe someone like Buhari with a man that have integrity? As how? How? It's crazy. It's crazy when people are expressing themselves. You are trying to come here as a stupid advisor. Eh? As we are speaking now, people are dying in hunger. If Tinubu don't learn from waiting the apple, now if he buy tomorrow, people they celebrate for road. When I'll say why people they celebrate. He day life now for him to learn. He still have the opportunity. He have the time to learn, to do the right thing, to change the narrative, the mindset of the people. He day life. Now only when you day life, you can amend your wrongs. Not be after you don't buy and then people reacting, you are telling them, no, now so the forte react. What are you talking about? Eh? Our media have become something else in Nigeria, allowing people to come into your media to lie that Buhari have integrity. Integrity as how? When we talk about this tribalistic, satanic behavior, now Buhari na introduce them. Buhari practices nepotism 100% in his government. 100%. What are you people talking about? That people should have respect for which dead? For the dead. How? To who? Respect to who? We live in a country where you talk, they chase you, they locate you. Nobody want to talk anymore. You day life now, including you where they listen to me now. Anything you know you are doing right now that is causing others pains, you are alive now, you can still change it. Don't be say you don't buy tomorrow. People they lay curse on you on your grave. You come they say that, oh, why you respect me and I don't die? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna take some calls. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. If not, I'm moving straight to the panelists so that we can start talking and move on. As you all can see that I spent so much time in my monologue, my presentation as well. So I'd like us to quickly start now. It's just that people don't call in on time. I don't know. Some people will pause me, they'll go kitchen, go cook pounded yam and egusi soup. They don't feel they'll come continue from where they pause. Then they'll not be listening behind. I mean, they know the quick call in when you say maybe they call in on time. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
Thank you, my brother. I'm very good. Thank you, Dr. Kus.
Good to hear from you. Mommy Diaspora, good afternoon, Mommy. Thank you for what you do, and people on the platform, from Mr. Jonathan to Mr. Tunaija to Mr. Black Panther, all of you, thank you for all that you do for your service to our motherland. So I'll go straight to the point. Well, I'll say unfortunate demise of the former president really, shook the entire part of the world, especially for us as Nigerians. And I've seen a lot of reactions on the online, in the media space, people reacting to it in their own different ways. When I heard the news, I had mixed feelings. Mixed feelings because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. In 2015, I really campaigned for Buhari in 2015 because I wanted a better country. I wanted, somebody to come in and change things, and he campaigned on the mantra of ending corruption and all that. But when he entered the office, now the opposite of what he talks say go do now he do, even do and worse pass Goodluck Jonathan and the rest of them. So Nigerians come the one that say, if this person we will all campaign for, try our best to make sure say he enters so that he go fit change things, can't become so bad, terrible. During his time, corruption, you don't even know the degree of the corruption we see Nigeria can't find ourselves inside. It was so bad, so freaking bad. Like, I don't even understand during that time. His entire 8 years tenure was just a very catastrophic. Now, which I'll call and be that. So when he passed on, Nigerians are happy. You don't understand? Nigerians are happy. See, finally, one person don't buy. Now, see, if you as a politician, these politicians say, now don't get sense. So, if you as a politician and you have access to vast financial, everything to make sure the Nigerian space better, to make sure that they get infrastructures, to make sure say schools day, to make sure say water day, to make sure say light day, to make sure say roads day, to make sure say things are working fine, and you chose not to do it. All of you politicians are gonna go punish all of you now. All of you people that every time when they sick, when I go France, when I go London, when I go abroad, when I there for government, when the budget and allocate billions and billions and billions of dollars, but nothing to show for it. But if I get malaria like this, and I don't enter private jets, fly go London, fly go Paris.
Thank you.
Then when I come buy finish, they come carry na dead body come Nigeria. Oh my God! All of you politicians there, let this Buhari thing be a lesson to you all of you. Mr. Harvey, God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Waiting, my brother, Mr. Ben talk so, I would like to quickly add to it. You see, these satanic politicians, when they are sick, they'll go abroad. They'll go treat themselves, right? Are you aware the amount where these people, they allocate for hospital where they side Aso Rock? State House Medical Center, how much where they allocate go there every single year. It will shock you. I would like to take you through it. Just bear with me. Because someone feel where they and now where they add a pity to satanic people that destroyed Nigeria today. You can see State House Medical Center battles staff shortage, and the amount they are spending every year on their budget. I would like to bring the one I can zoom in for you guys. As you can see, Aso Rock State House Clinic, as you can see right there, 2015, they were having 3.9 billion naira allocated to that hospital where they know they use. The same hospital this satanic set of people don't use. 2015. 2016, they allocated 3.987 billion naira. The same people don't use it. Tell me where this money they go. 2017, they allocated 3.2 billion naira. 2018, they allocated 1.08 billion. 2019, they allocated 850. 2021, 1.3 billion naira. Then 2021, 693 million. 2022, 708.75 million. 2023, 455.2 million. Then 2024, last year, they now allocated 1.33 billion on that Tinubu. Now, every single year, these people allocate billions to this same hospital they cannot use. If you give them water, make they drink for that hospital, they're not going to drink them. Fear not going to let them drink them. You get it? Now, what is going on? What is happening? It's crazy where we find ourselves in this country. It's crazy. You now see some people who come and be trying to tell us rubbish. Rubbish. How you say maybe people will listen to you if you want to defend this satanic indefensible? How do you defend this? What do you want to talk where people will listen to you? So right on, keep speaking. Their satanic art and activities is visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. So what are you going to say to tell us that we will listen to when we can see, we can feel it? Since I grew up to this my age, none of our leaders treat themselves in Nigeria. None. For example, let me go back to my state, Edo State. No governor and rule in Edo State that lives in Edo State after they finish ruling, to the best of my knowledge. Satanic Lucky Benedio did not live in Edo State. He lives in Abuja when he finished. I personally went to his house in Abuja. I went to do vlogging there. He's on Nigeria Watch Part 1, Part 2, where he lives in Abuja. Personally, I not send somebody. I went there by myself. Do you know why they are doing this? Because they can do whatever they like to do in the state. After all, they're not going to live there when they finish. Oshomole doesn't live in Edo State. He lives in Abuja. Satanic Oshomole. Now they tell us, so you know they live in Edo State. He lives in Abuja. Satanic Obaseki lives in Lagos. He doesn't live in Edo State. Mini satanic Okpebolo we finished now will also move to his satanic location. When we talk, you now see there's useless satanic supporter will not come and be defending rubbish. Say no, Oshomole better pass Obaseki. No, Obaseki na better pass Oshomole. No, Lucky Beneda better pass Papa. No, Okpebolo na you see how useless you all are. Supporting rubbish, even when it's obvious that these people don't care about you and I. See how useless you are. When they defend this thing, the first thing that comes to my mind is that you are useless. Sometimes we just pretend to listen to you, but you have built the image that you are useless, you are satanic, you are rubbish. I wish I have another word to describe you. Those of you that fight and defend this satanic set of people call themselves politicians. Look where we are. They speak from UK. Now see us everywhere, Christ for here. See us everywhere sweet. I know the fear now say they talk now say Boko Haram go come my house now come say gay or kidnapper go say gay. Life is beautiful here. If my family come Nigeria, if you know they let me talk for media, say my family they around till they don't come on for Nigeria, go back to UK. You know what that means? To go pick them for airport, security go tight everywhere. The 1 week or 2 weeks they want spend for Nigeria, you go make sure say they are protected. Which kind of year life be this one for Christ's sake? As I talk to una so they still bright for year. I did my guiding for year. My children, they play game for years with they talk here. Everywhere is safe. I don't they fear anybody say Boko Haram, they can't anything. What kind of, if they travel from Lagos to Benin, you go pray, do fasting and prayer. Should you travel from Lagos to Abu, you want to do fasting and prayer by road. Whereas if I want to travel from London now to Bristol or to Cambridge, and some most cases you don't even remember to pray because you are not aware that 99% of the things that we pray for in Nigeria, when you come to abroad, automatically sorted by government, not by God. Yes. I know religious people will argue that one now with themselves. 99% of what we are praying for in Nigeria, the day you enter abroad, sorted by government, not by God. NEPA go bring light, will say, oh, thank God, though. If they drive come house, they say, God, I beg, go, may light their house. If car, they follow you for back, you'll be watching, you looking at your side mirror 24/7. Now, front is supposed to look, will they look back? You want to be sure, why is this car following you for the past couple of minutes? Nothing is working. Then when we speak, you now see the satanic citizens come out and be defending their paid masters. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Those of you where they live today, now see say Buhari die. See the way Nigerians are celebrating, right? If I were you, you will learn from this. But unfortunately, when I know they learn, when they say, wait, because I mean, after all, if I have amount too much amount for myself and my children for their generation, wait, because even though I buy today, my children will never suffer forever. And that is 98% of all of them, if not 99.9%, all of them, their children never ever suffer. Yes, they don't ever suffer. It's very sad. Very, very, very sad. So we find ourselves where we are today. Okay? What kind of country is this where truth cannot be put out straight? Even as Buhari died, so now we see our satanic politicians going down to different channels to deceive you. Some of you where they listen to me, so some of you will go try attack us later. Eh? It's very unfortunate. I would like us to move on. Now the hear noise on the background. My children and they play game here. Brassy, say hi.
Hello.
Paris, say hi.
Hi.
when I not verse because you know, say when I did Nigeria, I don't get time to spend with them. Spending time with them. Normally, if you see the stress way they Nigeria, the way they happen for Nigeria, I don't even suppose they come live every day. At the moment now, suppose they spend time with my family. I'm not supposed to come live. Because at the end of the day, the whole thing is so stressful. It's stressful. I like us to start talking. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Let me take this call quickly. Then we'll move it from here. Tony Africa, thank you very much, sir, for calling in. Talk to us. 2 minutes.
I say hi to your kids, your children. Hello, boys.
They say hello.
Hello. I'm from Germany, Hey, how are you? Hey, what are you? We're fine. Yeah, my voice. I'm very happy to hear your voice, I'm calling especially just to greet you guys, okay?
Okay. Yeah? Oh, thank you.
Okay, have a nice evening, okay? Everybody, have a nice evening, and we could agree to know, Mama. Okay.
Thank you, Tony Africa.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Wow, you just called because of that. Okay, that's good. All right, let me come to the people on the panel. Tunaja is the first person on the panel today. Tunaja, hold on, Tunaja. I beg, hold on, no verse. Somebody else is calling in. The time where they say when I take call, I know they call Black Panther. Talk to me. You have noise on your background. You not they carry pagolo everything. They follow body. They go. Eh?
Kids they knock everything everywhere. I see they knock out for that your place there. I see they knock out for here. So maybe no complain. Enjoy the noise.
You see how they knock out for my place, but yeah, that's true. Talk to me, my brother. Great good day to you.
No, thank you. May God bless every one of you. May God bless you. Thank you for bringing us back again to speak truth to power. I want to say something here. I want to say thank you to every one of you on the panel there. May God give all of you the wisdom to speak the truth, because some of us hide the truth because we want favor. I wouldn't blame some people because they are not well trained. But as you are taking this training from the city of Nigeria, take it in and start speaking the truth. You're not going to die speaking the truth. Just speak the truth the way you see it and ask questions. That is what we're supposed to be doing because everybody is not an authority in any field. We are all learning. I want to say thank you to Mommy in Diaspora. I want to say today that yes, everybody deserves to vent. It has happened. It happens to Nebuchadnezzar, and nobody cares about him. Yes, Nigerian politicians are evil, and the present one here is more evil. The present one in power now is more evil because he believes in himself. And there's one most important thing there. Their wives are silent, even when their husband is perpetrating evil. Their wives are enjoying the looted evil money they are giving to them. That is one outstanding thing I've not seen in Nigeria. Look at what is happening. They officially announced the death of the president. Only God knows when he died.
Exactly.
Because everything done in it is secrecy. Where would they carry secrets they go? Is it a shame or is it a threat to say, oh, our president is dead? Is it something that is forbidden? But in the Nigerian context of presidency, it is forbidden. When the president is sick, they won't tell you the kind of sickness. As if somebody is going to topple the government. So all this kind of mentality is a mentality of they don't trust even the citizen. They don't trust even themselves. And you can see, during IBB, this is the second president that will die now. People will be cursing him, even in death. This is the second one, and they're coming from the same region. When those regions wake up and give us their best. Now, Western region is here, they are messing up. So thank you, Nigeria. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. All right, callers, I'll come back to you guys again later on. Let's speak. Thank you very much, George Blucher. God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for that you do. Let me come to Tunaja again. Tunaja, sorry. I better talk to us now. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. Greetings, Niger Watch. Thank you for hosting this show and having me here. Greetings to the panelists. Greetings to the chat and greetings to the viewers. This issue of people abusing the president while others aren't and all the rest, I think I would like to take that one first because I think there is a little bit of confusion. Like everything we do, there's always some kind of confusion, like the way we like to identify ourselves. I think everybody has a right to their own view of what the Buhari represents. That is the truth of it, because he represents many things to so many different people. And so many people that share similar opinions on the politics of Buhari can react totally differently, even if they share the same policies, because the way we value human life is different. That's how it is, period. If you look at children of the same parent and say that parent did something wrong or the parent wasn't right, you find that all the children, if something happens to that parent, all the children react differently to that same parent. Yet the parents remain the same parent for all the children. So it's not anything wrong for, you can't expect people to say thank you, Buhari, for running our lives to the ground. And neither can you expect everybody to say Buhari is the devil, because he is not the devil. He's one of us. We like it or not. We are him and he is us to an extent. And the idea that it's only one way you can see this thing, I think it's just, if one has not thought about this clearly enough. Because I can reel out some of the things this man represented. A lot of people trusted him with their lives. Until today, I don't know how many people have hauled him before a court that he's been corrupt and all the rest. Even amongst politicians, you can't even say people that would be saying him directly. Maybe his family and his children and all of them have been known to be corrupt, but this guy doesn't seem to care for that. This guy is also the same person that couldn't wait to leave office. How many people couldn't wait to leave office in Africa? They haven't tried to meddle with the constitution. How many people? So it's not a black and white picture. He failed Nigeria by and large in national security. He failed Nigeria by and large totally in power supply, because as a matter of fact, he probably got worse under his government. He failed Nigeria when it comes to foreign direct investment. Some people can argue that maybe his time he was unlucky because it was at the time when crude oil prices dropped more than a third when he came into office. Either way, nobody cares. In the end, you are the person that is running the country, and whether COVID-19 hit you doesn't matter. People will still judge you for that. And I think one of the areas people hate him the most for was because they felt he was very tribalistic. Whether he was or not, I don't know. Maybe it's a feature of democracy. The current president is also known to be employing and choosing people from this in Lagos area, and maybe that's what he too did. If you look at other democracies, it's in similar behavior. You cannot say that the UK is very, very uniform the way they select people. You cannot say America is uniform the way they select people. The kind of people Trump selects into office is different from the kind of people Obama will select into office. Maybe it's just a feature of democracy, and we should take it as it is, and not judge him based on that. Say, oh, because he's tribalist. Did he govern the country as a whole? Yeah, you can point at things that he did in every single region. And the idea that people just narrow all these things and get angry, you have a right to be angry. The country, the state of Nigeria is something that can drive people crazy. That is for sure. But does that mean that the ones that are saying, okay, maybe we should remember that a human being died here, a human being that is flawed, a human being that, for better or for worse, we have not walked in his shoes. And I tell you this, I have said it before, even before today, that Nigerians are a very funny people. Many of us lack integrity. Many of us lack morality. And I don't know many of you that are very happy to jubilate on his grave will count themselves, even amongst criminal politicians, will say that guy, Buhari, is not one of us. How many of you can say that about yourselves if they give you an opportunity to go inside Nigeria to go and govern? Because I know Nigerians, so the moment they get a chance to get one over you, they will turn on you. It's almost as if their church morality that they go to doesn't even influence them. The Islam they go and learn, it doesn't teach them how to follow morality. They just betray anything, all to get ahead. So if we are looking at the way we react, we should just treat each other with a bit of grace. I understand, like that lady that you played here, she was in tears with so much anger. Are you going to take that anger away by telling her not to vent it? You're not going to succeed without. Good luck trying. I'm not going to stop them. But neither am I going to. Somebody should expect to tell me that, like, say, if I'm reacting differently, you can't tell me how to react. Because the way I look at things slightly differently. I look at things holistically. I look at Nigerians and say, you know what, every blade of hair on every single Nigerian's hair is worth saving and it's worth treasuring. Dead, bad, good, bad. Some parents have children that are terrible. What are you going to do? Does the parent not mourn the child when the child passes? Do they throw the child under the bridge and say forget about it and curse the child to the ends of the earth? Because it's not your child, it's easy for you to curse. We have to look at things in a balanced form, and especially the ones at the helms of affairs. We are people like us that speak openly about these things, and people like us that understand things slightly better should make this thing clear and let people understand that, okay, this is what you are doing, and we understand it. We understand why you are angry. To tell, like that lady that is telling other people not to get angry, good luck trying that one. You're not going to tell people how to react when somebody has abused them, or somebody hasn't done, or when they feel that somebody has betrayed their trust. That is how things are supposed to be settled. People will get angry and let the chips fall where they may. I can tell you so many things Buhari has done wrong, but some of the things he has done right, none of you even know about it. Because of his death now, I went on to search for some of these things that he has done. This is a guy that Chad took about 19 islands from the UK, from Nigeria. The Chad Republic here, just next to Nigeria, took 19 islands from Nigeria. And Buhari on his own defined Shagari and took it back. I didn't know that. All I knew about was I didn't know that Nigeria had a confrontation with Chad Republic. I thought it was only Cameroon. Buhari took it back, and they saw him as a hero because they couldn't challenge him, and it probably led to the coup that occurred. How many people know about that? So nobody is black and white. It's not that straightforward. We have to decide how we react to our leaders, and let's face it, we have not produced leaders that are producing good results. That it boils down to that. We've not produced leaders that are producing good results, and it's us again that are going to go again next election, and many of us are going to take money and go and betray our own beliefs. We say we want something good, oh, we'll betray that vote, take money. As a matter of fact, some of us will go and seek the politicians out to give you money. Some of us will go as far as that, and because the politicians tell us, they tell us what our people do. Go and seek money to betray your own party so that you elect somebody that is not supposed to get the vote of the people or the trust of the people. So we have to check ourselves when we are busy acting as if we are purer than pure. We are not. Just because you chose somebody to be in office doesn't mean that person transformed to a god. He's just a human being like everyone else. And that is the whole truth of the situation. If you have a child that is bad, you don't say, oh, because the child is bad, when the child dies, I should be jubilating. If you have a parent that is horrible, that didn't deliver for you, just because the parent dies doesn't mean you start spitting on their graves. Yeah, some of the children might do that. As a matter of fact, societally, many of us would think all those children that are spitting on their parents' grave are not exactly well behaved. We should really be a little bit more reflective. I know we are all in pain here, but there are greater pains out there that when we feel it, it's not what we are experiencing now is going to seem like nothing. Go and ask the people in Gaza what they are going through every day when they go and eat and they keep getting killed. Go and ask the over a million these Ukrainians that have lost their lives in the last 3 years alone. Nobody is checking. We have to try to be circumspect a little bit when we are doing it and be a bit more reflective. Maybe, just maybe, if we start thinking a little bit about these things, maybe we'll start checking our own behaviors too. Maybe we'll not be betraying our votes. Maybe we'll be looking at people in their eyes before we choose them to come and rule us. But some people would just like to be angry. Be angry. I don't mind. You have the right to be angry. I'm angry too, but my own anger doesn't blind me to seeing that a human being is a human being nonetheless, including yourself. Thank you.
To Niger, sometimes your submission is very, very it's shocking, to be honest. You are comparing parents with leaders. I don't get that. You are comparing parents with leadership. People who choose to serve a nation and they now decided to serve the people how they like. Now you are not comparing if a child or if a mother, if a father. Your submission is just totally rubbish. Unfortunately, I have to say
you have a right to it, like I said. You do have a right to your own opinion.
Your submission from start to finish is absolutely rubbish and satanic. Yes, it's just
you have a right to say as you see
it. And satanic, you know.
You have a right to say it, but you have a high seat. You need to see beyond just your feelings. That is a human being nonetheless.
There's nothing to see beyond. And I'm not ready to argue that with you. Your submission is absolutely rubbish. Rubbish, satanic, hypocritical, you know, and it has some slide of mission to it. Because your submission is rubbish.
A leader is not like a parent to a nation.
Never. It can never be. It can never be. There's no comparison that can be compared to a leader and parents. What are you talking about?
That's what.
Do your parents loot your wealth?
Yes, some do.
How many times have your father eat the food that you're supposed to eat and leave you to starve to death? How many times did your parents brought you up like that? What are you talking about?
Some do. Some parents abandon their children, literally.
That's what I'm saying. Statistically, how can you define that?
How I define it is that some people can be in a position of authority to help you.
People with parents. So, comparing this
okay, how about a
satanic
child?
set of people
How
with
about a
parents?
child? Because we gave birth to him. Is it not Nigeria that gave birth to Buhari? What if your child was something?
Nigeria-
God forbid something happened to your child. So are you going to say you're going to disown your child that is no longer yours? We have to be circumspect. You should know this.
Your comparison is satanic.
Of course, you're going to see it like that. You have a right to hold your own opinion. I agree with you on the politics of the man, but I disagree with you on the way you are interpreting how to go about it. But it's your opinion. I don't have any problem with it. But I don't call you satanic.
No. Your opinion is satanic. That's what I'm saying.
You're free to say my mind is satanic. I'm not calling you satanic, but you're calling mine satanic.
No, yours is 100% satanic. It is. You can't call mine satanic because I speak on what I can feel and what I can see. Let me pick this call. Thank you, Mr. Alabo, for calling in. Please quickly talk to us. Good evening to you. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Nigerians, thank you for what you are doing. Good evening, Nigerians. Help me ask to Niger. Since he's talking like this, if to Niger is from Benue State, to remember what happened in Benue State, over thousands of people died under Buhari regime. And when those people, he did not visit Benue State for one day. Even when the people went to visit, he told them to learn how to live with their brothers. So help me ask him this question. If he's from Benue State, how will he react? If he's the...
Nobody should ask him any question, please. There's no need. He will continue to stand on his lane. Just let it be. There's no need of... Just give your submission, sir.
So when people are talking like this, people that died in Lekki toll gate, if those people should hear him making this kind of submission, a bad person is a bad.
That's why he's hiding himself. Tunaja is not known. Tunaja is an alien. That he know that if they know and with all his kind of satanic submission, he know waiting for the apple to us. So he's an alien. He's hiding himself everywhere. So that's why.
That is not fair now. That is not fair because you can't just want everybody to come and behave as if this person did not do anything wrong. Do you know how many people Buhari have caused so much?
All right. Let me pick another question.
How many people lock in prison?
Thank you.
Thank you. Nigerians, I wanted to appreciate you for what you did for that video you played. You heard the response from my primate regarding the Anglican Church.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we are doing something, we think the message is not going far.
It doesn't go far. Exactly. That's what I thought. Immediately you send that message to them.
He listened to us.
Yes, they took that decision.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It came to me, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Gingerbread Man, please talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother. Talk to us, sir. Hello, good evening to you. Yeah.
Mr. Elvis, Niger World. My brother, God will bless you. You know, you don't used to disappoint me. You know, I just joined the broadcast and I was listening to Two Niger and I don't already the boy. But as Mr. Elvis, where you be, you know, disappoint me. You capitalize by saying that Two Niger, everything you have said is rubbish and satanic, and that is exactly my position. Two Niger, you see, you are one that likes to be on the other side because you stand for nothing. You always come and pretend as if you stand for something, but you don't listen to yourself. You are going to compare leaders who are supposed to govern the people and make sure that they serve the people. You are comparing them to parents. That if parents that did not do well for their family, their children, that they will spit on their Niger goes to one place. Now Niger Watch is a democratic guy, it's a political guy, which is why I allow you to come in this platform. Tell me I don't ban you from heaven and earth. You can never come to this place because I've followed you and I've listened to you in different platforms. You stand for nothing. You stand for nothing to Niger. And please don't play on the intelligence of smarter Nigerians that are here and listening to this platform. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for calling a spade a spade. He's a total satanic human being. Every submission he gave was arrant nonsense.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I have lots of people on the panel. For those of you who still call in, not that I'm not trying to pick your call, but let me just return only one call. Mr. Larry, you were calling in and returning your call quickly. If you are there. Guys, do your proper press on the like button, help us to share. Mr. Larry, thanks for calling in. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis. It's been a while since I called in, and I want to appreciate everybody who was on the panel, everybody who's the supporting staff of Niger Watch, and most especially Mr. Elvis for your commitment towards a better nation. It's important that this platform, as I've been following this platform for over 2 years now, going to two and a half years, I've noticed the pattern the pattern and the consistency of trying to say and stick with the truth that as it pertains to our country. Mr. Tunaija, I've listened to you as well, and unfortunately, I have to agree with the sentiment that is being espoused by everyone who has called subsequent to your submission. What is bad is bad. In the same vein, when you make this claim that we are all the same, we are not the same. We need to understand that there is a delineation within the strata and the hierarchy in society. The people who lead, who are in the position of leadership, especially in Nigeria, think themselves higher, think themselves better than the average citizen. They do not. We are not in the same class. The way they think is completely different to the way the normal average citizenry think. We are not the same. So to want to put people in the same bracket, I think that is erroneous. Point number one. If you would entertain me a bit further, Mr. Elvis, and I know I'm pressed with time. Point number two. Let's not go on this umbrella of respecting the dead. If we are to respect the dead, Mr. Elvis, we might as well respect Hitler for his atrocities. We might as well respect King Leopold for his atrocities in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What is wrong is wrong, and individuals, foolish individuals in their youth, become foolish individuals in their old age. It doesn't change the fact that they are foolish. I rest my case. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Mr. Larry. God bless you, sir. Okay, callers, I'm done for now, probably done for the day. I appreciate you all right there, but let me hear from the next person on the panel so that we take it from here. All now politics. You don't come with the name of Modio Bebolo. I better talk to us, my brother. It's good to have you on the show. It's been a while.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not you. Now you be the third now. Yes, thank you.
Okay. It's a second.
Not be you. Now you be the third person. Go ahead on our politics.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm a fan, so they always they sneak in the background, they listen once in a while. So good job anyway, and the fact that your platform they grow, man, I'm envious, on the low key. Boy, I did a good job, man. You deserve it. You deserve it.
You are part of it.
Yeah, you are putting it. You do the work. You do the work. It's not easy to be consistent. I think that's one thing that sets you apart. Yeah, always. Anytime the people call, you're always there to answer. Yes. And our President Muhammadu Buhari, the late president now. I see it take it from two angles. One, as a human being, I think that's one thing we all have in common. As a human being, I no go lie, I envy him. I envy the man called Buhari. For so many reasons. One being that at least he was able to survive to be 82 years old. I don't think they buy that one. So however he came to that, even though by his power, not his power, but for a man to live up to 80 years, I mean, to live up to 60 years in this jungle we call planet Earth, it's like you have seen it all. Extra 20 years now bonus. So on that ground, I was able to see his children, and all that. And the fact that we human beings are storytellers, and he was able to be in a position to tell a story. I think that's every human being's dream. Tell your story. Don't let anybody else tell your story. He was able to tell his story, and he told it in a way that everybody can do. Either you disagree or you disagree with the story, or you are reacting to it. You can only react to what you can relate to. So on that ground, and I think he's done well. Then Obasanjo was once asked, what will he like to be remembered for? And he answered very simple. He said that I was here. As simple as that, that I was here. And I think about it deeply. The book of Matthew 22:14 says, many are called, but few are chosen. Buhari was not just choosing among his family, from his village, or among his generation, but among 230 million people at the point, it was fit to be number one. I mean, that is a story that we resonate. 200 years from now, history book, if you want to write a history of 2015 to 2023, now only Buhari name history will carry. And maybe it's 20 million, they say 20 million followers and the process that brought him. Every other person will not be mentioned, will be forgotten. Even the vice president will be highly remembered. So from that angle, I think I have the man. Now, as a leader of a country, or in quote unquote, called Nigeria, which had the opportunity to preside over two occasions, is 1 and 2, him and Obasanjo have the opportunity. And I think that's where a lot of people are rating him from. For me, I still remember clearly when he was given, the first time he was given the ticket of APC at Teslim Balogun Stadium, I think around November, December 2014, if I'm not remember, I think at 2013, December that time. I remember I wrote on my Facebook that he is coming to set us back 30 years economically. He was just been given, he just won his primary election for his party to win the primary. He never even elected him, but I know he was going to win. And I said, he is coming to set us by economic. And I think I wasn't disappointed. But again, history will categorize this time that we are in as a people who have, yes, politically speaking, must attain freedom, or it was given to them. But economically, we are still free. We are still slaves. So any president that is coming in, the only expectation I do have is how far is this person going to sink us more into the slavery of economy, or is he going to bring us closer to achieving economic freedom? And in Buhari case, I think he took us far apart from that. But part of his legacy will also include how, from my own perspective, I think outside Usman Danfodio, he is the second Fulani man to bring that race to prominence or to the mainstream, whether politics or, I mean, to the world. If you go UN during his time, all these people are there. He was focused and took advantage of the fragmentation that the country is currently experiencing, politically, economically, and what have you. And he's focused on his people, and he did exceptionally well for his people, trying to bring his cousins and brother back by aligning the railway from Kano to Malaba to his people. That is an angelic move, right? Again, I know he's supposed to be the president of the country, but we live in a country that is so fragmented. Anybody who comes in take advantage of that. Is that a good thing? No, that's a conversation for another day. I'm just laying out this legacy that I see. But at the lowest of it all for me, the lowest of any sin that the president can commit and is not forgivable to me is you turning gun on your own people. literally you are saying the tax that the people are paying for them to be protected, indirectly they are contributing our tax to wipe them out of existence. Talking about the NSAS. That to me is unforgivable. Just like when Obasanjo decided to do the same thing to the OD people. I can't, for me, for my own book, we didn't elect you. We are elected to present our sovereignty and try as much as you can to make sure the people remain. But instead, you turn gun on your own people. So that I can never forget. So they are at the lowest of my own rank. I want to write presidency. But as a human being, 82 years old, I mean, I pray to be that old one day, and hopefully I will write a story that will generate national reaction as a new generation, good or bad. Thank you.
All right, on apologies. Thank you very much, my brother, for your submission. I appreciate you. It's good to have you on the show today. Maybe one or two might respond to your submission, but I'd like us to move on. Before that, I'd like to appreciate you, Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you always for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much, ma. Guys, you can do the same by pressing on the dollar sign. Encourage what we do here. It's just right there on the comment section. Just click on it if you can. Also press on the like and help us to share. Mother Patricia, we are back to you now. Good evening to you, ma. Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Thank you again for the opportunity. I also want to say hello to our grandchildren. Yes, Paris and your brother. I say hello from here. More na hold na papa well. I say hello to your mom as well. Yes, mommy diaspora. Good evening. Good evening, dear. Good evening. God bless you. Mommy diaspora, good evening to you. And of course, all Nigeria Watch family, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to this broadcast. And good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Please like and share. Like Mr. Elvis has already said, I'm emphasizing it. And also, hit on that dollar sign. Not a buy to, I beg. The laborer is worthy of his wages. Okay? God bless you as you do. Thanks to all the panelists here, Mr. Odua and the others. I can't see all the names. But anyway, Mr. Elvis, I came here, I not coming before, but the question where you asked, now it dragged me out of my uh, comfort zone. You ask say whether where they go, whether na hell or whether na hell na Buhari they go, I be na heaven.
Exactly. I don't know where they go as the guy so now. I don't know.
They tell you nobody agree talk. Now I say make I join, make I tell you. That's why I be on mute that time. When you come make I you never reach. Okay.
Okay, now
According
if
to
you want to
Igbo
talk that
religion.
out, talk to
Now
us.
that time, now that one I be one come just stop, make I waka, but let me. Now I say okay, make I stay, make I patiently wait, make I give them. So
Oh,
now,
okay.
I not vex. So I go vex. You get plenty things now. You cannot read my mind. So that's why. According to your question, according to his own what ever he practiced here when he was alive. That's we are talking about Buhari now. Okay? They believe that when they die, eh? If they are good at where they are bad, then they will go heaven. But if they are bad at where they are good, they will go hell. Abi? Okay. Who are the judge here to start with? Now humans. Now humans go first judge you now before God go fit judge you too. Now humans go still judge you first because now we foresee your character and wetin you do people. Now so Nigerians, how many Nigerians are celebrating? They are more than the ones that are praising him. The Nigerians that are pouring curses that he should rot in hell, they are more than the ones that are saying he should rest in peace. He's not resting in any peace. Oh, he's not resting in any peace. There is no peace for the wicked. He's not there anywhere. Whether here or there. Now fire he go get. Now so he reach. That one are the answer to that question. Now what did the practice be that? He's bad when he do here on earth. Don't at where is good. So where do we say how? Now they are I'm giving my own submission based on what they believe now. So it's clear. Now that is what he will get. People that are saying people should not come out, should not be saying any bad thing about him, because they don't talk ill of the dead. Listen, don't talk ill of the dead as I am now. The dead when you do me, so they, you know, I beg. Look, you my own place, I never hear before say, look, you know, me I get farm where Fulani enter, scatter. I know wetin I see. I know how much I put for that farm. When I not see one couple take come for that farm. I know how many millions when you go into that farm. Me and my sisters. Na Fulani, na I do one. Now during Buhari time. Now I see say Fulani go from north come out. Say that they come hunt for Delta or Edo. Excuse me. How come you don't have forage in your place? Where were you hunting before now? Now during Buhari time, a Fulani person will tell you say when you are arresting immediately that after he committed atrocity, maybe he raped a small girl in a town. You know, he raped maybe a 5 years, 7 years old girl in a village. They will carry and go and say, if as in a bitter, you go say, no una kill me, make una see. No una try kill me, no una see wetin go happen. Now during Buhari time. So I don't know how anybody will come here to tell me say, make I not express my own, you know, celebration. Say one of my oppressors, one of my generation oppressors has been called back by his maker to go and answer query. Me, I go celebrate too. And I celebrate because the post when you go vie for, I not ask you to come and be the leader. To be a leader, you're supposed to serve. Now service, and it's an opportunity. You're supposed to be able to protect security, welfare of your people and their prosperity. That is your primary, that is your 3 major reasons to be a leader. If you cannot provide that, you have nothing to do. You have no business smelling that place. And if you smell that place and then you misbehave, then I should come and be celebrating, I should come and be praising you or money for you. Look, I want to tell the Nigeria government, now when you follow and they share Nigeria money, when they're supposed to do better, the Nigerians, many Nigerians, where they suffer, all una fly una fly half mast, Make I tell you, may I just tell you, the flag of Nigeria is flying even higher than what una fly. What una the normally they fly, That flag they fly higher than it in our hearts. We are not mourning, no. We are jubilating. One gone. And as all of una we no one repent, we no one go out of this evil way. That's una go dey kpai one after the other. Una go dey kpai. As una think say people when God create, they don't turn to una subject. Una go dey manipulate, they do anyhow, they treat them anyhow. So we go see na here and every day. Thank God, one thing is equal with all men: birth and death. You cannot take that away. And that is why I go serve God all my life. Because that alone, to prove himself, say, in a God, now make it happen. And for you people to know that you people, all of you, you are just men. You have no power at all. And that power is transient. It's very transient. It comes and goes. What you do with the power is what will give you that place, either in hell or in heaven. What you do with the power is what will position you, whether for eternity with your creator or with the devil that deceives you, for the torment and the lake of fire. Let me talk and not be say go come. It did there for the Bible. I'm not quoting out of scripture. I'm not to talk out of myself. I'm saying what it is, the way it is. So now continue. And for the Anglican Church, kudos. Alabo, kudos. Mr. Evans, kudos to you for publishing it, for bringing it out here. You know, because come on, the puppets, the altar is not supposed to be for every Dick and Harry to go to vent their flex their political muscles. We are not there for that. It's the house of God, and I don't even know how they condescended to that level. You know, have I used my? You don't finish.
Yes, you don't finish. Tell.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You only have it in total for 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I know I will get other things, but it's okay, no problem. Thank you. I love you. Bye.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. Okay, Ogashimize, if you are there, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, Niger Watch, Mr. Elvis. Well done. Thank you for all you do. I greet everyone. I greet the mom in diaspora. I greet you for all you do for supporting the channel. Always. Niger Watch, I give you this thanks because what you're doing is not easy. For coming out every day and try to see if Nigeria can work. Oh well, and here, when this Buhari want to come inside the office, when there are people we are campaigning, I was here in the US. People we are saying a lot of things. I was telling them, the devil, people were jubilating, Buhari is coming, good luck, he's a corrupt person, blah, blah, blah. I tell them, you don't know this man's history. I don't know why Nigeria don't go through history before, campaigning for anybody. Nigeria doesn't do that. If Nigeria used to go research the person, from the person, the day that person was born, that's where you will start you did your research about that person. But Nigeria, no, Nigeria don't do that. Nigeria don't do that. The only we follow, hey, it's my brother, it's my side, it's come from my tribe. Now, after everything, I tell them, you see this Buhari you guys are clamoring for. You're gonna show Nigeria Pepe. After everything, after all what happened, every time they see me like this, they say, wow, I talk him. I say yes. You don't know about history. If you know about what happened during military regime, you think it's Buhari was given those power, that things they are moving then. Then that one aside. I know why I'm bringing all these things. Anybody that came out and said, oh, I supported Buhari, he needs apology to Nigerians. Like Mr. Ben, he needs to apologize to Nigeria. Even to Nigeria, I don't know where you stand. Always, you don't stand one place. Sometimes you will say something good. Sometimes you will just, I don't know where you belong. Do you belong to the politicians? Do you, I can't get it. That's why Niger Watch tell you those words, I ask you that question. try and hitting this government because what they're doing is not good. Now, the former vice president of Nigeria, Yomi Osibanjo, you see, all those people, I will call their name today. You see that man, he need to come out and protest to Nigeria because they know what happened. They know what happened that Buhari died 2017. Then now you you bring out the news that Buhari just died yesterday, so that we will start mourning. Who are you telling? In fact, is the that one in Nigeria? You guys will confuse because I believe what Nnamdi Kanu said then. If you don't believe it, best not to you. Or Yomi Osibanjo need to come out and apologize because he was there. All this thing is happening. When this so-called Buhari came back to Nigeria, he want to enter Aso Rock. They said they started changing the door, the handle, this one. Can't you have your senses that this is something is fishing? Then you believe that Buhari is alive. Eh? They are fooling you guys, deceiving you guys with their small brain. Because if you have brain, no one can deceive you. Because you have small brain. Okay, that thing, and the news will carry that thing come out and say, oh, he can't open the door. They change the door. They change the door. If it's Buhari, the real Buhari, can they change the door? The door because they use his fingerprint on the Aso Rock door. They can't get in. So they now started removing the door and use this one to put his finger so that he can get in. What are we doing? Why? See, these people, these top politicians should come out and tell Nigeria the truth. Nobody's mourning nobody. Who died? Buhari died 2017. You dare telling us, you should, be sympathy to the family. How Aisha Buhari was doing? Check the wife, the children. How did they react? How did they react then? How did they do? This thing, Nigeria need to, that when you ask questions, what happened to this thing? What happened to this man? Why are they deceiving us? Why are not they telling us truth? And you're there with your small brain. You say, oh, it's true. Because media, unless you hear it on media, then you believe. Because your media never tell you the truth. Your media, all of them lies. No good media in Nigeria. Like I said yesterday. Why Nigeria are deceiving Nigeria? Because of the money. You know people that we are ruling Nigeria. Abakare. What is his name? What's his name? The SFG, Malami, and the spokesperson. They are the three people that we are ruling Nigeria. Abakare now died with COVID. This man took over. The Malami. That's why he vowed that he will deal with Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu exposed their secrets. What they are doing. But no one in Nigeria will come out. The whole politicians, they know. Tinubu know. All of them know. Even Rota Sokorota, all of them know that Buhari is no more. But we are here. Say, oh, commiserate with them, blah, blah, blah. Who? You go and deceive people you will deceive. Not me. Not me. I know everything. I know it. I know that Buhari have died long time ago. You guys won't come out and say something. You deceiving common Nigeria, deceiving people that they have brain. They have sense, but they have a small brain. Nigeria should wake up and ask their leaders questions. Even the money, every day they are embezzling money. Nobody cares because they know that Nigeria don't care. That's why they do what they do, and they get away with it. Why? Nigerians need to be asking these people questions. If not, you come out for the street. Everybody is scared to die. That's why these politicians will be doing what they're doing, and nobody go ask them question, because they know that you guys, there's a fear in you guys. If they say, oh, if we come out now, they will use army, they will use one, shoot us. Yes, they do. Who give order in Lekki massacre? All of these things. After, see, Nigeria is not at war, but how many people died in Buhari regime? How many people? Millions of Nigeria died. But the one he give order to kill, and the one the bandits and the Boko Haram killed. How many? Nigeria is not at war. 12 places there is war. Nadia Wash, thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. I stop here.
All right. Ogashimizi, thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you on the show, and thanks for your passionate submission. God bless you. Okay, let me quickly hear from the next person, which is Mr. Odua. Then I'll come to Salois. Mr. Odua, thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you on the show. Talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Mom in Diaspora. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We are grateful for your good work. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers. God bless all of us all. Well, still Buhari body was brought up to Nigeria. Well, you see, I said it yesterday that Russia President Putin have told us that, and let us to understand, not that he told us, let us to understand that which cemetery. So whereby when the president, the senators, the so-called elite themselves, who supposed to make the country good, we now steal all the money that we have in Nigeria and the country and take it to white man land, take it to Saudi, take it to Arabia, take some to Switzerland, save, take some to hospital in England and whatever you call their name, then use some to enjoy in America. Then when they die, they return them to Africa. So that's what happened now. Whether Buhari died today, he died 100 years ago. Well, that is not my concern. My concern is those criminal like him that is coming out to say, like this man, they call journalist, they call Dr. Apati. I don't know where the hospital is treating people, that they are calling him doctor. The kind of doctor he is, whether shoemaker doctor or slippers doctor, I don't know. He said Nigeria is weeping. No, Nigeria are not weeping. You people should tell him. Rufai, tell your so-called Dr. Apati that Nigeria, we are not weeping at all. We are very happy that Tinubu is dead. Buhari is dead. The next person will be Tinubu, because Osibajo should have read history and talk about Buhari history as the dog and babu will be soaked with blood. Whenever they say the history, they doesn't say that, because that is the history we know Buhari to say the dog and the babu will be soaked with blood. Then after that, they will have been letting us to know, they will have been saying it as Buhari legacy, that he wanted to collect our land and give to foreign Fulanis. That is Buhari legacy. That in Buhari legacy, that nobody could ever travel from local government to another local government, not to talk of a state to state. So what if you want to travel, you need to go and use aeroplane. Even airport, they even set their bomb in airport. The people that in train, we are being hijacked. Railroad that they use our money to build, we are being bombed by Buhari legacy. So when they are talking this legacy, they forget to be telling us these things as Buhari legacy. So a man that Buhari have use his Fulani, give them bawa, that they drive our mother away from the bush, from farm, our fathers, our brothers and our sisters, our friends, our children. They have driven everybody away from the bush. That you cannot go to farm. Our brother who came from America in Edo State, that Buhari legacy was the one that eliminated the man. The one who came to make farm, Buhari legacy destroy his farm. These people, they are not telling all this legacy. They are coming to tell us. The man said that they want to take Cameroon, they want to take whatever from Nigeria. Is it not even better they give the entire Nigeria to other countries who know the value? Is it not Buhari legacy, a child president came to save Nigerians from destruction that Buhari were planning against Nigeria? Is this that person that was talking? Was he blind that time when the child president has to Idris have to enter the desert with the rest of his soldiers to come and show the way, because I call that warehouse to a warehouse of Buhari Boko Haram boys, which Nigerian soldiers did not even talk that something like that is happening. Until Idris have to come and give them and say, this is what we recover from the boys that Buhari have planted, that he called dog and babu that want to sow with blood, that this is what they wanted to use to destroy the entire Nigeria. Even they give it to Nigerian soldiers. We know that Nigerian soldiers returning back to those people. Because if not, they did not, when they are saying Buhari legacy, they did not say that Buhari legacy is only the legacy that will bring terrorists and put them into Nigerian soldiers, into the country soldiers, and build house for terrorists and leave the people that terrorists terrorize, let them to be wallowing and die inside primary school. This is a legacy that Buhari created. When you are talking of Buhari was a military man, Buhari was a military man. Buhari never do anything. Buhari, in a military man, he brings Sharia law to Nigeria. It was a Diagbo that was doing everything that enabled people to obey before complaint. It was a Diagbo. That is why I said a man only need to laugh 2 times a year. So it was not Buhari. So because you need to be serious on whatever, think of what you have to do. That is our today Diagbo. That is why when Babagda said retire, I said, no, I cannot retire because you are the one who entered soldier before me. So you need to first retire before me. So when people talk, you should say it the way it is. Buhari legacy, we are all useless. The only legacy we can describe him is cost chaos that we are facing today in Tinubu. So, and all the money he looted in Abacha, this thing, he said they return Abacha loot. The return Abacha loot. Buhari legacy, we did not see anything that Abacha loot did. What we are hearing that was still borrowing another money after they returned the loot, we still go and borrow another money. That is the legacy that Buhari left for us. That not even us now, they have used our great grandchildren to borrow money. Buhari and Tinubu. So the legacy is destructions. Nobody. Buhari will roast inside a fire, and there will still be fire. Another fire will be beating inside, eating inside that fire the year he is. So thank you, Mr. Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Odowa. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. Let's move on to the next person, guys. Remember to press on the like. If you are listening to us, just press on the like, the thumbs up. Anyhow you want to call it. Okay, Sir Louis, please talk to us, sir. Thanks for your long wait. Good evening to you, sir. Okay, Sir Louis, you're not there. Let me come to Manuel Ferreira. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us today. Good evening to you. It's been a while. You don't leave us for street, tele. For the past 78 years now, you never joined us for here.
Yes, but I'm always following in the back door, sending my greeting to my Niger Watch family. So glad
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Elvis, number one, I like to number my own talk. Number one, make I thank you and Mama Diaspora. You guys are doing a great job, wonderful job. It is what you're doing that will free Nigeria. I'm telling you, which is what you are doing. I have my radio station. I try to do once a week, but it's so hard. My time is just... Anyway, thank you. Thank Mommy Diaspora. You guys are doing a great job. And we need people like you. People like you. Now, let's go straight to the issue at hand. I came in today not to come here to bury Buhari. No, but I came here to raise the minds of Nigerians from the state of coma that it is. That's why I am here. As for Buhari, Muhammadu, and all his carbon copies, may his soul rot and burn in heaven for all eternity. Let me repeat that. For Buhari, Muhammadu, may his soul rot and burn in heaven for all eternity. But I am not here to talk about that. The first thing I wanted to talk about is our issue, Mr. Elvis. It pained me say this man don't come out on our politics. I would have loved him to pick his pencil and write down these 3 points I wanted to say. Even though we might talk, we say tribalism, religion, this, that. For me, our real 3 problem is this. Number one, Mr. Elvis, is what I call collective silence. Make I put on for pidgin. Make we know they talk. Make we know they talk the truth. Make we know they call spade a spade. And I love you for what you did today when somebody professed some satanic utterances. I'm not going to mention their name, not to give them popularity. You called a spade a spade. Thank God. Your station is not like the NTA, the LTV, the Channel, the Arise, people who are supposed to defend journalism, but they have failed to defend that institution, and that's why we are where we are. Number one, collective silence. Our inability to call a thief a thief. Our inability to call fake democracy, fake democracy. Our inability to call a corrupt man, a corrupt man. Our inability to call a criminal, a criminal. We like to sugarcoat. That's number one, collective silence. That's what got us where we are. Number two, Mr. Elvis, is the word I want to use. Please note it down. The enemy within. Yorubas have a proverb that if the death in the house does not kill you, the one outside will not touch you. The enemy within. In this life, some of us are lucky we know our enemies. Some of us are not so lucky to know who the enemies are. And some of us don't even know we are the enemy. And some of us don't even know that we are helping the enemy. So there's a lot of category when you talk about the enemy within. And that is the main focus. That's our number two problem. The enemy within. Who are these enemy within? I will tell you, they are the people that like to call themselves moderates. They are the hypocrites among us. They are the ones that like to soften the blow of how bad things are to let us know it's not that bad. You can't compare Nigeria to London while they are living in London. You can't compare Nigeria to America while as if no be human beings they live for those places. You can't do this. It's not that you go understand that you then go find excuse for the insanity that is now our nation. Those are the enemies within, and there are many. I can give you popular names. We have a few like Reno, Omokri, Abati, Onokpasa. May that one soul to burn in hell. And one of the ones that's still living, and one of the among them, the one they call to Niger or forefathers of his, I don't know whose forefather he is, forefathers of the enemies, I don't know. Or the people that give him a platform to spread poison to our people. These are the people, the enemies within. A lot of people don't identify them. Some of us are even enemies. Those of us who are playing partisan politics with the way the rules are set. But let's leave that for another day. The third problem are the big man. The likes of Buhari, Tinubu, and all the rest. Babangida, Obasanjo all fall into the big man category. But I'm not here to talk about the big man. I'm here to talk about the enemy within and how we do tremendous damage to the struggle to free Nigeria. How is that possible? When I arrange it, I said collective silence, enemy within, and the big man. But the right way to actually arrange it would have been, number one should have been the enemy within, because if you don't win the enemy within over, you cannot have a collective voice to face the enemy, the big man. So the enemy within should actually be number one. And let me give you a good example of the enemy within. is holding us back from this change we desire for Nigeria. Look at the age of internet. We are in the age of communication, telecommunication. What are my people using internet for? X, YouTube, why? Go and see the discussion. Mundane discussion. For people that have a country that is as damaged as Nigeria, mundane discussion, pacification of the people, you know, not just pacification, social engineering of the people so they don't see the problem as too bad. They are like the pastors that keep telling them their solution is in the miracle. God is coming to help them. Something is coming. The miracle is coming while they do nothing. This is the dangers of these enemies within. Each of us have to identify them in our group, in our world, in our society. You understand? For example, I know that Channel News is an enemy within. I know that Arise News is an enemy within. I know that LTV is an enemy within. How do I know? Because they don't tell the truth. And I know Niger Watch is a friend in the struggle to free my country. There's several of them out there with websites. Most of them, weekend, they come and do armchair wrestling, discussing as if they are intelligent or intellect or intellectuals. But what they have is mental damages. And they come there for their therapy and talk a lot of garbage. Nothing to provide solution. In fact, what they do is, our problem is so big, we can't solve it. As if say we no be human and God has not given us the skill to solve any problem that we have. These are the moderates, the enemy within. And I'm not talking about people like One Man to Mo. One Man to Mo is a depraved one. I don't waste time with depraved people. They know where they stand. I don't even discuss. I'm talking about those who claim to be on your side, but they are never on your side. Who claim to talk about getting nuclear power, militarization, security for the black man. But they are the hands of the white man. They are the voice of the devil. They are the action of satanic utterances. This is our problem. Because they would not let us get to the solution of where we need to change our country. The enemies within. There's so many of them out there. You know them. Some of you know them. They are here, even here, and some of them on this panel. Ask them what is their primary objective in life, to leave Nigeria the way it is, or for it to continue in this perpetual downfall that is going, or for us to collectively have a voice to change it. No, they will counter you. That's when they will quickly type in Google and tell you Google says this, that they are trying to sound intellectual, but they are dummies. They are fools. They are morons because they have no intellect to understand that people that leave their homeland to go live in another man's homeland have already failed. Leaders that go to another man's land for medical treatment and only come back home to be buried have already failed. They don't know these things. They're not trying to change these things for themselves or for their children. No, they want to defend it. They want to rationalize it. And this is what they usually tell you. Everybody has an opinion. Let them give their opinion. No. Satan does not have opinion. Satanic forces doesn't have opinion. The opinion that is destroying lives and families should not stand on the mainstream. These are these people. Those are the ones I wanted to talk about. They are there. They are always around us. They are the ones we have to tackle. If we don't overcome them, we cannot get a solution to changing our country. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak on your video. God continue to bless you. You're doing a great job. Sometimes I run your show on my radio station. You're a great man. God bless you. God bless me. Diaspora, please continue what you're doing and continue to tell the truth to Satan.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. In fact, Oga Ferrara, that your submission. It's evil go reach no pass. Also collect for your submission.
You need to settle on his children.
You said what?
to continue to say the truth to Satan and his children.
Exactly.
Yes, Satan and his children and his minions, because there are so many of them.
But me, I think so. We don't pass be the rest in peace. Me don't know. Say you go through stone meter for that side. When I they listen to me, so they say when they live good life, when they argue. No. See now, even for when you suppose the rest in peace, they throw bomb. Come they meet you for there. Wow, what a life. Anyway, I would like us to move on. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Oji. I'm very, very grateful for the super chat. God bless you, sir. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much for your wonderful text as well. Mr. Elvis, it's a shame that our late former President Buhari dead body was brought back home as cargo. How they want to bring him before, sir? Maybe they put her for a private jet. Mr. Joseph Oji, how you say they take anybody come before? Maybe they put her for private jet, wait till they see that food. Or maybe if I see that for Tinubu share, you know, that share is for Tinubu now, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So now cargo, now he's supposed to enter. This is part of the things I'm still saying. How you living your life? Even the people that are surrounding you when you are doing something wrong, they're not like you. I'm saying this to everyone right now. The people who surround you while you are doing something evil, they don't like you. They're only with you because of what they can benefit at that moment. They don't like you. Your driver don't like you. Your house help don't like you. Your security man don't like you. Your neighbor don't like you. Your family, your father, your mother, nobody likes you. They're only there because of what they can benefit. That's how it works. You can't be causing others pains. You just say, no, let everybody go to hell, not concern me. Now, person they advise Nigerians now say respect the elder, respect the dead. I don't understand that advice. Where is it coming from? Someone that got the opportunity to change the situation of the country, he ruled twice. My brother, Mr. Ben, called in just now. He said he cannot lie that he supported Buhari in 2015. Oh no, me myself at the day here, so I supported Buhari to come in because the way Jonathan's government, the way they were sharing money, I mean, Jonathan's government give birth to Alise Maduke. The whole of them were sharing money that I was like, because me myself, the way I hear much about Buhari, can never to grow like that where the Buhari fetus scatter Nigeria or whatever. They say Buhari is a very strict man. If Buhari come, Nigeria do better forever. So I supported Buhari. I don't feel like
Mr. Elvis, most of the lies that were told during Mr. Elvis, sorry, I just came in. I know you probably called me before. The kids took my attention away. Most of the things that were said during Jonathan that brought Buhari to power, many of them were not, they were not properly, opened. It was just based on propaganda. Yes, Jonathan government was not perfect. There was so much corruption like we've always had in Nigeria. But the way the sent image that was painted on Buhari was not.
2.7 million now. Alice Madikwe, she spent money to buy bra now. Was that not true too? Was that fake also?
Were you there when she bought it, bra?
Oh, it was fake.
That is what excuse me, give me 1 minute. Let me address that point. That is what I'm talking about. We know they recognize the enemy within. Stealing is not corruption. That's an enemy within statement. My thief is better than yours. My thief is better than yours. Jonathan is a lesser thief than Buhari. That's an enemy.
That was good. That was good, right? Hold on, sir. That was good, right?
They were stealing. They were stealing. So nobody should justify. Stealing is stealing. Buhari steal. Tinubu wife. Now you don't see office. You know how much Tinubu wife don't steal.
Bro, if you ask, I don't want me to answer you. I want to dominate all the talking. They were not having a conversation.
How is her breast different from my wife or my friend? So she can spend 2.7 million to go buy bra. And that was good,
like
right?
I said, I didn't leave. Okay, can I answer you? I didn't really care about Jonathan's government. I didn't give a rat ass about that. But what I'm trying to say is that Nigerians sometimes I just felt that what brought Buhari to power was there was so much misinformation over so many things that the sent image that was put on Buhari was not
There was misinformation, sir. Thank you very much. Because they say subsidy, don't remove subsidy. They not remove subsidy.
See, bro, Jonathan's government was corrupt, like I earlier said. But the way Nigerians expected Buhari to come in as a saint, that was my problem with the Nigerians.
No, the propaganda was too much.
It was too much. That's what I'm saying. Jonathan government was corrupt. But the propaganda surrounding Buhari was too much. You know, I was in London then. All my friends, they thought Buhari was one angel that came from heaven.
If we make $1, if we make $1 to $1.
Guys, it doesn't matter. They have all failed Nigeria.
If we make fuel, you will be pickpocketing it in your backyard.
Okay, can I take my submission, Mr. Elvis, please? Just a few minutes.
All right. Okay.
Thank you,
because
sir.
I just say make una your talk within yourselves. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you, sir.
8 minutes. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
The problem with Nigeria is, this is what I've always said about Nigerians. Nigerians are this kind of there are special breed of human beings. Nigerians don't like to address the issue from the source. They like to it's like you have a hand that is rotting, but instead of you to go and look for the source where the hand is rotting, you rather patch it up, you wear a designer clothes to cover it, make everybody feel it's okay. No, it's not okay. We must go back to the source of where the problem started from. You see this mindset of some people thinking, like they are saying now, this ethnic group has ruled, this ethnic group will come and rule, we need president from here. That is still part of the bigger problem of Nigeria. A better Nigeria that is competent can come from anywhere, but Nigerians will not see it that way. Or not to begin to see it that way. We'll never have a democratic Nigeria. The problem is, when Buhari came, Buhari continued from Usman Danfodio. And I told 2003, years ago, when Buhari was running against Obasanjo, that was when I first said it. It's a University of Benin. I said, Buhari is a religious fanatic. 2003. I said, it's a religious fanatic. And what happened? Tinubu, all these people understood that the only way to defeat Jonathan was to come up. They just meshed together. That wasn't a coalition, rather. They just meshed together. They went to get Buhari to say, you come and run. So when they knew that Buhari was not full, otherwise, was it cap people to Uvu? If he was in a sane environment, Buhari was not cap people to run for a governor. In a sane environment. In a civilized environment, was not capable. But they went to bring him, deceived Nigerians with the propaganda, Sahara reporters and all of them. With so much propaganda and everything, they brought him in. And when the man came in as a president, they saw that he was so weak to rule the country. Do you know what happened? All the strong men that meshed together were running the country on his behalf. And that was the height of corruption. How can you be a president of a country? You were not even running your own government. The only focus Buhari had was his own people. Because don't forget that when Buhari became a president, according to the report that came out then, in West Africa, the Fulanis actually had their own conference. And they needed a land. And this man gave Nigeria as a land for them to come settle. And that was where the problem. How can you, as a governor, as the president, telling the governors to give thousands of acres of land to house Fulanis? If the Fulanis were Nigerians, you will not be asking governors to give them land because there were no Nigerians. And this was a bigger problem of people coming down, parading the street. Before Buhari came, Nigeria used to go and register license double barrel. Some people will license pop passion, whatever, just for your security. I'm not saying the miscreant or thugs that were using it for their own, antisocial behaviors. No, I think for many sane Nigerians. But Buhari came, we removed it. Why the Nigerians were no longer allowed to license gun for themselves, for the country that is not safe, where you don't have police in many parts of the country, but the Fulani SB were allowed to carry weapons. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the killings of the Shiite people, the Shiite Muslims. Do you know that in Nigeria today, the Hausa people are being oppressed in the north? And the Fulanis who are minority are controlling the majority in the north. So there is a huge fraud happening in the country called Nigeria, an extreme fraud. That when we want to really talk about the stealing, which is still some part of the duplicitous activities of fraud happening in the country, you find that even the stealing is even minimal compared to the killings and the pogroms going on in Nigeria every day. Thank God for social media now, where people can see report something's happening. So, okay, this person has been killed. You see it on Facebook. Before then, these people were controlling the NTA or wherever. They were only showing us what they wanted us to see. So there were lots of killings happening over the years that we knew nothing about. I mean, just look at it. Is that the same country to you? Does that look sane to you at all? That you have a country and some people can just go around perpetuating all sorts of criminalities in every neighborhood? And you have a president that sat there in Aso Rock and that man did nothing. May he rot in hell. Everybody that connected to him, that participated and benefited from his government, may all of them rot in hell. Those who are still alive, they will die and rot in hell. Because we have to look at the bigger picture here. This mindset of Fulanis have ruled Nigeria. We have to bring someone from the south to rule Nigeria. Until we change from that mentality, we'll never get a better Nigeria. Until we begin to look at this man is campaigning. Who is this man? Who is it? Nobody cares to know where he's from. If he's an Isoko man, he's from Benin man, he's from from Fulani or from Yoruba or from Igbo or it's from Ijo or from Tiv or from Idoma. Nobody cares to know, but they look at you as a person. Look at your pedigree. Look at your until we get to that point. We'll never have a better Nigeria. Because these ethnic groups who feel it's a right for them to always have the power, all they've done is perpetuate criminalities. That's what they've done. This one will come, empower his own people. They don't care to know. They will tell the worst of the worst. We come sit in Aso Rock. People go to Aso Rock to kneel down before the president like it's a deity in Aso Rock. Look at the time of Buhari now. You see a city president, a city senators go to Aso Rock, they will kneel down before the president like that. Like go to appease a ghost in Muhammadu shrine. What nonsense. I will take that. I will tell a man in London, I said, can the senator be kneeling down for the president? They say, yeah, now you know, that senator has humility. I say, okay, keep quiet. What's humility? You be stupid. You be stupid. When a senator in the US kneels down for the US president, do you even know what is happening? Because we don't think straight anymore. In every 10 Nigerians, I can tell you that 7 don't think straight. 7, maybe 8 don't think straight. Because they'll be bombarded. They grow up in a dysfunctional community or society. The upbringing and everything, and all the vices that is happening in the country today has affected their mental psyche. They don't think straight. And people justify criminality. We are plot evil men that will say that is a sane country. Look at what is happening today. Just look at everything that is happening. I was watching some idiots from Edo State the other day. They were talking. Obituary is not the governor. We have a problem. Obituary is no longer, it's not empowering Edo North or Edo South. It's not for empowering Edo Central. It's only focusing on its own village within the Asian people. That is where we have a problem now. Obituary is only focusing on his village and Ekpoma. Other Asian people are suffering. I said, this is the nonsense I don't like to hear. This is the nonsense I don't like to hear. Edo State is the least developed state in the Niger Delta region. The least. Go look at Edo State now. We'll be suffering for bad government for many years. And we have one that just came in now. The same thing that happened to Buhari is what I think happened in Edo State. Who is Muhammadu Ebolo? They campaigned for him. They campaigned for him, made him a governor. That man is someone competent to be a local government chairman. They just brought him, campaigned for him, gave him everything. He sits there, doesn't even know anything. There was not even one day he addressed the press properly when he was even invited. And he told them what he wanted to do. I said it before. Asue Ighodalo was a better candidate, but I hated the fact that Asue Ighodalo came from Obaseki. But if you have to put both of them together, you see that one has done well for himself. Consider the record. But for that, Obaseki, the Umudam, like I will say in Benin language, brought him. So that's why most people condemned him. But in 3 of them, Olubidak was the best. Sound in everything. But you know what? Nigerians have been brainwashed not to see people like that. And until you begin to see people like that, forget it. You see what we are doing? We are also revolving around the circle. 1 step forward, 20 steps backward. We will never make progress. This mindset of Fulani man, we have to bring Yoruba man to come. When the Yoruba man comes, we have to bring this on till we grow out of that mindset. Forget it. Forget it. So people like Buhari will come. Don't just bet it. Maybe if few years time you get another one. If a man like Buhari can rule Nigeria, then anything can happen. And the worst part of it is people are talking about it died many years ago. I don't even know. I don't want to go into that because I don't have evidence. I don't want to go into. But if, let us say, for example, if that happened at all. Let's say, for example, it happened that Buhari died many years ago and an apostle or there was a plan to use me to, and they use someone else to just cover in his place. If a thing like that can ever happen, let's say it happened at all. If that happened in Nigeria, then Mr. Elvis, forget it. Anything can happen in that country. Let us say, for example, it happened. Then anything can happen in that country. So that a president died, they covered it. No one knew about it. They now have to bring someone else to cover in his place. If that actually happened, they forget it. Then before you can actually change a country like that, it will be easier for you to go and carry Mount Everest, put it in your bedroom to change the people like that. If that actually happened at all. Because I'm sick and tired of this nonsense we keep hearing every day. I keep asking myself, when are we ever going to change? When are we going to change? When is the government going to change? When is the situation going to change on the ground? And even with the Nigerian people, when are we going to change? Nigerians in Canada, Nigerians in the UK, Nigerians in the US, Nigerians in Europe, when are we going to change our mindset? We don't learn from the best and become the best. No, we only go to these countries and want to partake in what they have to give us. But we don't go there to actually renew our mind and become a better person. So we can take what we've learned from there by assimilation. Take what we've learned for them to go back home to make our home a better place. No, we don't. We go there with this arrogance of entitlement, thinking that American government holds, thinking like European government holds, thinking like Canada holds. Nobody holds nothing. Nobody holds nothing. This arrogance of us is the reason why there's so much xenophobia. They don't want Nigerians in many countries anymore. Because we are so arrogant to think everybody are indebted to us. Nobody holds anything. We have our country. We should go back home and make it better. And stop this nonsense that is packed himself within our government. Thank you for now. I'll come back again.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. Give us a minute. Are you there? Talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you can hear me, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, yes.
Good evening to you. Panelists, I greet everyone. Maybe that's why I greet you. Comment section. Well, I mean, I just want to probably just say one or two things here based on the current situation that is going on now, or this current news. And like you said earlier, Mr. Elvis, I wonder the day Nigerian media will change. I wonder when. Now, Sam Amadi was in Arise talking about integrity. And you ask a question, Mr. Elvis, what integrity? What integrity are we talking about here? Well, condolences to his family and condolences to the country. One cannot judge him because we are not God to judge him. But one thing is that we must remember that the deeds of men, whatever you do, follows after you once you leave. Do you know how many people died because of during Buhari, just because he has to be a president? How many souls were lost just because this man had to be the president of the country? Now he became the president. People were still dying. I mean, there was a report, Mr. Elvis, that we showed here of the number of people that died during Buhari. These guys don't know that they only got to power just to better the life of their own people, but rather they put their people in pain and in sadness. Don't forget that during Buhari, a young boy talked about the First Lady, and that boy was brought to Aso Rock just for talking about the First Lady, and countless number of them all. The deeds of every man will live after them once they depart. Me talking now, whatever I do today, whatever I do tomorrow, regardless of the number of years that God gives me, whatever I am doing now will talk after I have left. And so it therefore calls on each one of us to do well once you have the opportunity. On this platform, in a single day, over 10 million naira was raised for a lady that needs help. Mr. Elvis, you are not a governor. You are not a president. That is what you can do for your own fellow human being. But these guys, they have opportunity. They have everything. They have power. They have money. They have influence just to better the life of their people. I watched your video earlier. The flood in Edo State. The flood going on in Edo State. Should that even be happening today? Is it that there's no money in that state? Is it that these guys they don't know what to do? They know what to do, but would they do it? No. Why? Because of corruption, because of evil. People fight during Buhari for no just reason. Only because Buhari had to be the president. Do you know how many people that died because of Tinubu, because he has to be president? The one that started the most, a 19-year-old boy killed himself in Plateau Jos because of Tinubu. Now, you showed also earlier the amount of money spent on the officer in Aso Rock. During Tinubu, less than 3 years old, they have spent over 103 billion on that clinic, and Tinubu is still going to France for medical checkup. Tinubu is still going to London for medical checkup. 133 billion. You know how many sites that will be in Nigeria? These guys don't care. We care as told Nigerians now. Should be no be death. He's not afraid of death. Nigerians, we are the one that will decide what we do with these people. They don't care about you. They don't even fear death. We can say it on live camera that's not afraid of death. And that's why I can go to a church to go and say whatever I want to say there using their pulpit. I mean, Salabo, thank you very much, because that your video, we have seen the effect of that video. I think they have spoken now that the altar will not be used for politics anymore. We will all be waiting and see what's going to happen. Nigerians, we need to arise and take back our country. These guys don't mean well. They don't mean well for us. They don't care about Nigerians. If a president less than 3 years has spent 133 billion on a clinic in Aso Rock, that's an SPB by itself. Because if he spends such amount of money, why won't you stay there for them to treat you? And you think he will learn from Buhari and Abdulsalam? Maybe yes, maybe no. They just keep on destroying the country. Sometimes you don't even know what to say. And these are elderly men in their 80s, in their 70s. Some of them almost 90. Imagine someone like Tinubu says is 77 years old, and his daughter is about something years old. Is that sickness of the mind or sickness of thought? Now going to Jonathan. Mr. Elvis, you said something about Obasaki. If Obasaki did well, Arsenal would have won in Edo State. Jonathan did not do well. That's why they were able. Yes, Uganda, nobody ran that fast. Part of it is Boko Haram. But what did Jonathan do? Under him, a woman bought a bra for $2 million, not naira, dollars. And you are telling me that see, if you had Peter Gregory Obi, it's an example. The amount of money they are thrown on him, has he taken any ground? No, because why? It's not for the corruption. That's what we are saying here. If a Bele did well, there is no how it can be removed. Take a clue from Edo State. Even though after it's my candidate, if Obaseki had done well, after would have brought in gallantly. That is the evil that we talk about. Evil. Imagine we take, for example, Rivers election. You went ahead and changed the will of the people from Labour to APC just because he was a criminal drug baron in Aso Rock. Now, how has the country been better now? Has the country changed? The criminal drug baron said he himself brought in Buhari. What did Buhari do? What legacy can you point that Buhari laid for Nigerians? He was the Minister of Petroleum. What has changed in the sector? What has changed? Some countries don't even have the amount of oil that we have. They are living large. What did Buhari do?
All right. Thank you.
So we can say all we want to say for saying sake. These guys are evil and they have to go. The only same person among them, the only clean person among them is Peter Gregory Obi. Only they will allow him to have the chance. At least just give me 6 months, like your anchor said in your TV. Allow Peter for 6 months and let's see if there will be a change or not. That's what Nigerians are crying for.
All right, thank you.
How long will it continue in this evil?
Thank you
very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for your submission. All right, everyone on the panel, I've given you a submission. We are going to have our final submission right now so we can round up. All our politicians are still on the backstage. When you leave, you come back, you must put on your camera again to be sure you are still there with us. Okay, I don't see you. You know, these people cannot be trusted before they impersonate you, come in. Okay. I appreciate you all right there. So instead of we have it to 2 minutes, I'd like us to talk within ourselves on this one. You know, I'm going to give 30 minutes. I want us to talk because I like when we talk within ourselves, interject each other, agree, disagree. You know, I think I like that part sometimes, especially on the final submission. If I just give to 2 minutes now, is too formal. Let's embrace the informal side sometimes on this final submission. So I'm giving 30 minutes for all of us on the panel so that we can talk together. But Tunaja will start with. Tunaja, if you're still there with us, sir.
Yeah, thank you for that. You know, yeah, people have been you know, disagreeing and calling names and all the rest. I'm not here. I don't know whether some misunderstand my position. I'm not here to condemn you for you know, feeling the way you feel about the former president. I don't have any issue with that because people have different ways of reacting. I said it. It might look like it is different, but it's quite similar. When a parent passes away, depending on what that parent has done for the children, the children react differently. Even when the parents have been generous to all of them at equal measure, the children still react differently. Some of them will be more sorrowful. Some of them will be throwing themselves on the floor. The others will just remain standing without no tears flowing. It doesn't mean they don't feel it. They feel it in different ways. So I can tell people how to react to the president's death. I'm not telling anyone how to react to the president's death. I'm just telling you that telling people how to react and condemning them, that's where you are wrong. And because nobody is saying that, if anybody comes and says, okay, what the president did to Nigeria was good, it's good that Boko Haram is still remaining. Yes, you can condemn that person. You're not condemning the person because of what the president did. You're condemning the person for actually supporting something bad. But the individual that died is a different matter altogether. If he dies, some people will react differently to it. Some people will say, this man caused so much pain to me, he deserves to be burned, to burn in hell. What else would be like, yeah, he did so many things wrong, but he's our president, no matter what you do. This is why organized societies don't always tear their kings down. Because the kings, you know, you can have a wise one today, tomorrow their children can be crazy. And when you have the crazy one, some people will not like the king, but they will still regard the person as king. And they will not stop counting the person as one of the kings of that kingdom. So we have to always remember that people have different ways of interpreting events. The idea that you just think that just because you interpret it in your own way, then your way is the only way. That is where extremism comes from, and that's where division comes from. That said,
to Niger, you're trying to be smart by half. You understand?
Okay.
What you're comparing has no correlation with the issue being discussed. It has no
complete correlation. A leader of a nation dies.
It doesn't even make sense. It's like you're trying to throw
it correlates perfectly. I don't know. Okay, tell me what doesn't make sense.
You're saying people. You're trying to tell people how to mourn the death of.
I just told you I am not
the injury upon them.
You're just said the opposite.
Tell people that it is human for them to mourn in various ways. Those are not the issue being discussed. The issue being discussed here is the leadership.
How is Buhari life different from my own life? And those are,
so what is the issue being discussed? What is the issue being discussed first? I think we need to put
let's get the issues. Let's get the
what
issue.
The issue that is being discussed was that
does Buhari have a legacy worth defending? In a nutshell, that's bottom line. So all this.
That's not my position. That's not the reason why I was called.
But that's what you're trying to.
No. You can frame it the way you like.
That's what you are trying to translate. People cussing him out. Not cussing him out. Does he have a legacy worth defending?
Why you have a legacy? That is not what why are you changing it?
Come here and try to be smart by half. There are too many photos where you go for your therapy and do your therapy with those with mental damage.
You look like a funky doctor, so it's all right.
No, not for us. The issue a president's life from our country
is strong man
a legacy
so that you win an argument.
What condemning or praising? These are the issue. Anything else, crying, mothers crying, is garbage.
If you want to talk about that, then we'll start talking about Dangote Refinery. We'll start talking about all kinds of different things. That is not what we're discussing. We are discussing the way people were mourning him.
What are you discussing?
The way he was being mourned. You know how some people are saying he should rot in hell. You want to tell
people how to mourn somebody that inflicted injury on them.
But I'm saying the opposite. Don't you listen? I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying you should not tell people how to mourn. Those people that are abusing him, they have a right to do what they are doing. The people that are not abusing him, they also have a right to do what they are doing.
And
if you're not listening, that's what I'm saying.
Are abusing him caused out the people that are not abusing him. Have that been a contact between
the ones that are abusing him? No, my issue is that the ones that are abusing him should not be causing the ones that are not abusing him. And the ones that are not abusing him should not be causing the other ones.
Cite your evidence.
The one I was just said that I was
abusing that Buhari should rot in hell. How have they caused the people that are praising him?
I'm just one of them. I've just experienced it here. I was called satanic and all the rest
because I make satanic utterances. You should call it
because I said
when you make satanic utterances, trying to pour perfume on the people.
Because I said people should be allowed to describe things the way they do. People react differently to similar events. That's all I said.
There's no correlation. I don't know what school you went to. Can I get the name of your school? I can call your counselor.
He just want to argue for argument's sake. It's not even controversial. This is a fact of life. It's a fact of life.
To be smart by half. We are not.
I'm not being smart by half. It's just a fact.
Let's even ask him. Let's even ask him that. Okay, now. Okay, let's even ask you this now. Let's ask you this. Now, how is the man Buhari's life different from the people that fight because he has to be president in 2015? Because now you are those that became poor, those that lost their children, those that lost their parents, those that are still finding out because of the Boko Haram they brought in. How is his own life different? So one thing I think you are doing is that you are trying to tell people, okay, this is what happened. Do it this way. See, let everybody talk.
I'm not going to do it this way. That's exactly what I'm not doing. You're saying that that's exactly what I'm not doing.
Try to pacify people, tell people how to think, how to speak, what to say.
If other man see that, oh, he should have done this, let them do their thing.
I see. People have a right to react the way they want, but I'm telling you that I have a right to react the way I want.
People have a right to good leadership. How about you start from that? People have a right to their own country. People have a right not to leave their country as refugees, as aliens. How about you stop that?
If you want to go into a debate that
have no bearing to the pains of Nigerian people.
You know, a doctor was spied on live video on a train.
This is a doctor. I'm being honest with you, too, Nigeria. You are one of the people Nigeria would never move forward.
But what has that got to do with the discussion?
Then I wonder what
I literally said that one of his greatest failure was insecurity. He never dealt with it. He never dealt with power issue at all. It actually got worse under his presidency. So when I was talking about all those things, nobody cared to hear about that.
Issue now puts people condemning his death in confrontation with those praising his death. How does that connect?
No, I'm saying that people have
I'm listening.
People have different ways of looking at the same thing. Some people will feel very bad about not having good power supply. Some people will feel very bad about not having good power supply. Some people will feel very bad about the insecurity that has caused the loss of life of their own family members. While others will be like, okay, we know he has done all this, but the way we have to treat it, we have to treat it with dignity in a different way. Everybody have a right to
when he alive. When he alive, una fight over him. When he die, una see they fight over him.
I don't know why this is not even controversial. I don't know why nobody's telling you not to say what you want to say.
Realize the topic. What this man is saying doesn't make sense. Address the fact that there's no correlation.
Yeah, but you have pointed it out. Let's move on. So what did you want him to kill himself? So what do you want him to do? Do you want him to kill himself because he's wrong by your side? Come on now. Now let you there, yeah? So some people is right. So should we start getting back and forth because of that? No, you know, your problem is wrong. He's helping you. Let's move on.
A lot of people are attracted to it.
But if it's wrong by you, if it's wrong by you, and you pointed it, if it's wrong by you, you pointed it out. You already pointed it out, so let's move on.
Listen, ANC, AMP, listen. He doesn't come here and try to pacify people.
You said it over and over and over again. Enough is enough. Let's move on.
Been doing to Nigeria
You have said it over and over and over again. Should he kill himself?
And this is the problem of the so-called educated people.
Let's move on. For God's sake.
Don't call a spade a spade. You can't tell the truth.
You have done that. You have done that successfully. You have done that. Congratulations. Let's move on. Do you know what you need to do?
Please.
Okay, now let's move on to something else. Did anybody know that there was a time that Chad Republic actually took about 19 islands from Nigeria in the Chad area? Does anyone know that?
Are you sorry? 19 islands.
About 19 islands in the Chad, in Chad area. I didn't know about that. It was just today I found out.
Topic, please.
The correlation to the topic, because that also involved Buhari, and it may have led to some of the behaviors that led to the coup in 1983.
Brotherly, was he in Buhari's civilian government or is in previous military administration?
Before he even became military, because he defied. I didn't know. They said he defied Shagari to go and kick the Chadians out and secure that area of Nigeria. He defied the president of Nigeria at that time, and they saw him as hero, and they couldn't even prosecute him.
Oga, your 2 minutes is even over. Please let somebody else take the floor. I beg.
I'm sharing information that you don't even know about. You're talking about it's over.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Give us our mandate.
It's over.
Give us our mandate. At the moment now, we have a floor to just have a conversation before Mr. Heavis will allocate a 10 to anyone. So we just having the floor is open, so everyone can bring a topic. We all talk about it.
Let somebody else take it. Let somebody else take over from me.
I'm not allocating any time. Once una don't talk finish, I will end the show. No allocated time. The time is
he can just rest. Somebody else can take over from him. We have had enough. Thank you very much, sir. Somebody else can take over. Maybe Mr. Pereira or Mr. Lewis can take over from him. Those history you are telling us now, they have no use, because I don't see any reason why you are telling us history.
Those things that are not right. That's what they do. They weaken your resolve to reason within relevant information.
Those are dead in 2015. Without it, we bring them back. This is history, I beg. Let's talk about the country for now. Somebody else please take over.
About the country, yes.
Take over, sir.
We need to bring something else. We need to talk something about our top politicians that don't want to say the truth in Nigeria, both the past one and present one, like Yomi Banjo. You know, him that is that person, he never say anything pertaining what. As of now,
your mic is making a lot of noise. I'm sorry, it's making crackling now. We can't even hear you.
Not me. It's not on my side.
Mr. Pereira, take over, or Mr. Lewis, take over.
Okay, I want to talk about our capabilities as Nigerians. There is no problem that we face that God has not given us the strength to solve, that we don't have the power to solve. We are humans. The people we go to their country that we run to survive in their country, they were humans like bros. The same blood flows through us. Unless, of course, we come on public medium and admit that we are inferior beings. That's why we should be in this state. We've been in this state for more than 60 years. In fact, the current problem Nigeria has was started by that counter coup in July of 1966. And the same boys that did that thing are still the one in charge of this country today. Luckily now they are dying out one by one. Our conversation should resolve on how do we make a change in our society. Not that the Supreme Court has made a people governor.
Can I come in?
Go ahead.
Before you provide a solution, you have to understand the problem first. So the question we should be asking ourselves: do we understand our problem?
I don't think
because
so.
Everybody just they talk. And understanding the problem, they have to come from different perspective, because now the way you can understand, now you can provide solution. So ability for us to accommodate our view is very important. Because first of all, we have to define our problem. The idea leadership is our problem is broken. That's nothing. That's a political statement. So what is our problem? That's the first thing. What is our problem?
What did you say was a political statement?
That leadership is our problem.
Oh no, it's not just leadership.
Exactly. So let's define. So we should be able to define our problem. Or if you are providing solution, you have to provide. So this is how I understand Nigerian problem. And this is what I'm professing.
I agree with you.
The idea that anybody.
It's not just leadership, it's communal problem. It's followership and leadership. You're right, Ovie. So in that way,
first of all, we need to Ferrari. We need to be able to define what our problem is. What is our problem?
We have multiple, but the key is we don't have a country that we can be proud of. We don't have citizenship right. We don't have the right to vote. We don't have the right to justice. We don't have nothing. We don't have infrastructure. And year after year, things were getting worse from the years we left the country. We left about 20, 25, 30 years ago. Things are even worse now. And we keep coming, talking big grammar as if we are not capable of solving our problem. Yes, we are. If only we can talk about it. That is the problem of Nigeria. And we have people who are pacifiers.
Ferrari. The question we ask is very simple. You said so many things. We keep saying there's no force. All those things are debatable problem. They are not problem at all if you're asking that we don't have institution. That's a lie. We do is not functioning. We don't have institution.
Now, one of us is lying. Either you are lying or I am lying. And I'm saying
we do have institution. We do have institution. They are not. Hold on. Can you just hold on?
Whether I know whether somebody that is sane or someone that is insane. We don't have
institutions that are working. Can you just hold on?
Among us.
Can you hold on? Can you hold on? Let me ask. Can I respond to you?
Has to be wrong.
Can I respond to you?
Who is right or wrong on that before we move on?
Can I respond now, please? Because you certainly it doesn't. Can I respond? We do have institutions. They are not working. Hold on. We do have institutions. They are not working to our expectation. That doesn't mean we don't have institution.
Garbage.
That doesn't mean we don't have institution.
So the man that was sentenced to death has an institution working for him because he tried to defend himself on his farm. The 200 people that are killed in Benue, they have institution because he's working. You see the selfish approach of our elite to issues.
You see why when I asked you, when I asked you what the problem
argue because he doesn't
Ferrari, hold on. No be by shout. See when I asked you that we should define the problem. And you could not define it. You could not define. Okay, define the institution.
I defined it. You questioned my definition. You said we have institutions that are working. One of us has to be right or wrong before we can move on.
You listen now. I just asked you a question. Maybe the misunderstanding the definition of institution. What is institution?
Here we go now. You speak Oyibo past the Englishman. If anybody is on this planet doesn't know what an institution is, then it's a shame. Because we have journalistic institution, we have judicial institution, we have military institution, we have educational institution. None of our institutions are working.
So hold on. So we do have institutions. You see how? That's what I said. Before we provide solution, we need to understand our problem. It's a nation state. If you expect everybody to reason like you, then you miss the point. Right? Like you just define what an institution is. But on one, you say there's no institution. But who is following you? How do you have a solution when you don't even understand what you are talking about?
Okay, I'm going to take a minute out and let you explain what you mean. Do we have institutions?
You said there is nothing like institution, but at the end of the day,
institutions that are working.
Hold on.
One of us has to be right.
Let me quote you.
I'm not here to win a debate.
Let me quote you, because you always speak to yourself. You said there is no institution. That's what you said. And I said, no, let me finish. Allow me to finish, please. Allow me to finish, please.
Do we have institutions that are working?
Can I please see now
yes or no question.
no, it is not a simple yes or no. We're not responding to you with a yes or no. You said I was wrong.
With Nigerian educated people, they will they will not call a spade a spade. Do we have institutions that are
when you finish, let me know.
Yes
when
or
you finish,
no?
let me know.
If you can't answer that question, then this conversation is a waste of my time.
Okay, thank you. Keep your time.
Wow.
Hold on. Few seconds ago, you put it to us and to the rest of the world that there is no institution. I challenge you that we do have institution.
I have taken that back and I'm giving you
Ferrari, one at a time. Ferrari, one at a time. Ferrari, one at a time.
They always want to think, oh, they are the intelligent ones. They are smart. Simple
one
question.
At a time now, Ferrari. Jesus Christ.
Yes,
how are you hosting a radio channel like this? One at a time. Please, Ovie, go ahead.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Yes, I'm done. You can go ahead. If you
put it before the whole world. You put it before the whole world that Nigeria don't have institution. And I repeated and said, no, we do have institution.
And I'm rephrasing it. But you want to sit on that one. You see what you're doing? We've wasted 5 minutes. I said I took that back and I rephrased my question. And I put it clearly to you. Do we have institutions that work? Simple yes or no. And you're still going back to what I took back. You see your problem?
We don't have institutions that work.
Are you done? Are you done?
Just answer the question.
Are you done? Thank you. You put it before the whole world that we don't have institution. And I said, no, we do have institution, but it doesn't work to our own expectation. You said, no. He said, I'm lying. He said, I'm lying, or you are lying. That's what you said. I said, okay.
Yeah, you are obviously correct on that.
No. Let me can I finish? I am going somewhere. For God's sake, people are listening. It's not about me and you. Let me explain my thoughts. That's our problem. Everybody should think the same. It's never going to happen. It's called nation state. Even the idea of a nation state is an institution. If you don't know what this institution is all about, we have state, we have local government. How is an institution? Just because you fail to do your own job doesn't mean you are everyone responsible for it. If we don't, yes, if those who are sent your word of preaching, they call first principle. Ability for you to break down the whatever the situation is and understand the problem for the basic, which is the beginning of your solution.
Do you know that your answer gives room for another question? You said we have institutions that doesn't work to our expectation. Are there people that it works to their expectation in that country, and are they better than us?
I will take your advice. Intellectually, I'm too superior for this kind of bullshit. Go ahead.
So, as I was saying, some people, Black Panther, his head seems to have exploded to hear that there are 19 islands in the Chad Basin. He doesn't understand that there's water somewhere in the north too. That there were 19 islands in the Chad Basin. Can I finish what I'm saying, please? Can I finish what I'm saying? Why do you people just like to interrupt people all the time?
Why are you going back to that? How has that solved the problem?
Yeah, let me finish. Let me finish my point. We are talking Buhari at the moment. Can you just stop interrupting me?
I mean, what's the connection? We've asked you that, and you're still going back to the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Learn your history. Learn your history. Learn your history. We have victim of history.
Oh my God.
If you are not scared of, you are not too old to learn. If you are scared of learning, learn your history.
Propaganda history. I'm disappointed in you when you call propaganda history. When you
can't even just let people talk, you can talk, but you won't let people talk.
You see, what you don't know and what you don't understand is propaganda. You never give him time to explain. You never ask him questions when he says you just say it's wrong.
With the topic being discussed,
that's your problem.
What has got to do with the topic being
discussed? That's your problem. What you don't understand doesn't mean doesn't exist. What you don't know doesn't exist.
How has history helped you? history you're talking about now.
Allow him to finish what I was trying to say.
Because
You
he's
never
saying
allow him to
garbage,
finish.
full garbage.
You
This
never
is how
allow
you
him to
allow
finish.
yourself to be sedated.
Allow him to finish his thought.
What history? History of Ireland.
Because the man may not be people don't know. Allow him to finish.
Okay, that
Allow him to finish. Now, if you insult people, it is because you lack the understanding of subject matter. That's why you're insulting people.
Okay,
So
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
why
you.
you going to use
Thank you.
why will you
Please,
be
where
using
is
the
the
reference?
island located?
Yeah,
Nati Island. How many islands do we have in Nigeria and where are they located?
Using the result to insult people. Why will you be using it to insult people? Just because you are dumb doesn't mean everybody is dumb.
Mute your mic. Let me tell you a talk. Let me tell
So
you a
why
talk.
will you be insulting people?
Island,
Insulting you.
Chad.
Just because you dumb doesn't mean everybody is dumb. Why will you be insulting people?
No, so let me
Thank you very
describe
much.
what. Let me describe it. The
Allow
island.
allow Otua to talk. Allow
I've not even had my stay. You interrupted me again.
You have
Give
had
us
your
a mandate. You need to stop
you have had
it.
your
You have had
you have
your
had
say.
You really need to stop it.
Trying
you
to
have had
hijack the
enough.
topic.
You have had
You're
enough.
trying
You
to
have
You all
had
have
all the
just been
time.
blocking
You have had
everybody
you
your
from
have had
say.
talking.
enough. You have had enough. Mr.
What kind
Otua,
of
take over.
rabbles are these?
You have thank you.
I think these
Thank you.
wildlings they need to
Mr.
be
Otua, take over.
Always
caged. These
trying to
wildlings they
hijack
are acting like
stories and
crazy people.
sedate people with BS. You have had your say.
Please, thank
You
you.
won't let
Let
people
him
talk.
explain us since it's Nati Island, because we want to know the area that ocean was located and where the Nati Island that the Chad take over.
Thank you.
Please
Thank you
tell
for
us.
that question.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for that question.
Can
Let him
you
explain.
be quiet, please? Okay, let me read that now. It says in April 1983, during what was known as the Chadian-Nigerian War, Chadian troops seized 19 disputed islands on Lake Chad. President Shehu Shagari ordered Nigerian military under General Muhammadu Buhari, the GOC of the 10th. Hey, can you? He started again. Can you just be quiet for a second? The 3rd Armored Division
Give
to
us
take
our mandate. Let him finish, please. Thank you.
to retake them and hold the territory. Buhari successfully drove the Chadians out and then pressed roughly 50 kilometers beyond Nigeria's border into the Chad territory, despite Shagari explicit instruction to halt the advance and reopen the border. He actually shut the border against the president's will. That's what Buhari did. So this guy he didn't just come from nowhere. And I didn't know he could even do something like that because he seems like a gago school, as they call him. But he was able to do some of all these things before he became the government.
We have had you. Okay, we have had you. So now, question to you. What you just said now, and in what he did in 8 years, how does that change the country?
Now, let me share one other information that you don't understand. So
Don't go.
I know. Come, hold on now. You might discover something. I am answering your question. Do you want me to answer it the way you want me to answer it? You want me to answer it the way you want me? You should answer it then.
Let's hear you. Speak.
You've not even given me 15 seconds.
You with brilliance, they baffle you with bullshit. What
you have not even given me 15 seconds at all. Oh my God. These people are something else.
Speak. Let's hear you. Speak.
Okay. When Buhari came into office, the first 9 months, he was more hands-on. Then the moment he fell ill, somehow his performance completely declined. If anybody that was in Nigeria, they should be able to testify to this. The first 9 months when he was in office, he was running a centralized government. Hold on.
You are telling Bobo here. If he knew he can't do it. Stop this nonsense you are doing here.
He fell ill for whatever reason. You don't know. See, maybe what you should be asking yourself is that how did the president fall ill after 9 months in office when he was performing?
That's what he's paid to do.
He can't govern the country and he went there.
Yeah, but the question should be asking yourself is that why did he fall ill? Oh my God, this guy you can't even learn anything.
Damages and do that. Don't do that here.
You are doing it evil against
Don't do
Nigeria.
that here. Go to your channel where they have mental damages and do that. Don't do that. You're trying to hijack the
Give us our mandate. I think I know where you come from now. Now I know who you are.
Joe Biden here. What's the second thing? They stopped me because they knew it them. What are you saying here? You are evil.
Talking about?
What he knew, he carried the country. All he wanted was that he was a democratic president. nonsense here.
Do you know what is happening
People
in
don't
America
understand.
now?
People don't understand how the world works.
They don't
Elvis,
understand
I think
anything.
it
They
will
don't
be
want to learn
better
anything.
you allocate time because this guy is trying to hijack
If
your
you don't understand, how do you process
These are
solution if you don't
rebels, man. They
understand?
are just rebels.
Tinubu, no.
Crazy.
Down in the country.
He's trying to
What
hijack
a
your
picture.
station. Let him go do that where they
What a
have
picture.
mental damages, not
Mr.
here.
Dua, please go ahead.
Sorry, hello, guys, please, 1 minute.
Here.
Please, can I quickly say this? Thank you very much. I think it would be better if we all have like a round conversation where when one is talking, we just let the person finish. Because
Yeah,
if
let's
we all
just have
keep
two
raising our
minutes.
voice at
Two
the same
minutes so that
time,
everybody has their
sorry,
turn without
if we keep raising
interruptions.
our voice at the same time, it becomes a problem.
Mr. Dua, please. Please. You should let him
2 minutes,
work
no
again.
interruptions. Are we in agreement? 2 minutes, no interruptions.
Okay.
Mr. Madit, thank you. But in other hand, let me be sincere to everybody. Where that person is speaking jargons and the other one is speaking Jaguar, the other one is speaking Ferrari, let the person talk. If you have anything to address in it, because we are all here to make life better. We should not say, okay, the way it is in my language, we said, if not, all your body will peel. You don't scratch your body the way it's inching you. No. We all know that, sir, listen, sir. Let me say something. Listen, sir. Thank you. I appreciate. Let me tell you, we all know that whenever Niger is talking, when we are saying A, we say B. It is the way it is. Those who benefit from any government, we want to defend the person they benefit from. Those who feel the pain, we express their pain. Me now, I did not ask for. I said just now, when they are bringing his legacy, they did not say that court has released Unadi Boho, not Unadi Boho. Court has released Unadi Kanu. The Buhari legacy did not release, let him go. When people like Black Panther were saying yesterday, they have to defend the law, The law have released Unadi Kanu, but these people that they are defending, the person that they are defending, we are now looking for different way to set persecuted. When the court said let this person go, you should let him go. Even the court said compensate him, did you compensate him? No. So anybody that want to come and defend such people, you know that. Show me your friends, I will tell who you are. So it's not that. It's very simple. But to me, and because when Buhari came first time, I was in Libya when he came as a so-called democracy. I tell Libya, I tell people that if you people vote for Buhari, you people will suffer. Because when he was there, it was not Buhari that, it was a Diabo that was why. Because Buhari who brought Sharia law into Nigeria. I said it. So, and really, when those people were not really suffering it, all of them, as I told you people, because we say things that will go to come before them. So, whatever people want to say, let them say. Those who benefit from Buhari, let them praise Buhari. Like Osinbajo, you people we are calling pastor, he's too holy, he's too that. I wish him is the president, he will have do. If Osinbajo is a good person, will him go to and be sharing 10,000 in the market and say telling you people the next level? Your first level was destruction, then you are telling people the next level. So thank you, Mr. Najao. Thank you. Give us our money. Thank everybody. Your idea is your idea. Let other people still have idea and don't match anybody to. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. I'm Black Panther. I love you. Thank you.
All right. I guess you guys are done now.
How many minutes does he get?
Okay.
Now,
let me give you. Hold on. I'm gonna give you all 2 minutes now. For the remaining 8 minutes, let's see how we can manage that. No interruption, no interjection. Let everybody utilize their 2 minutes accurately. I'll start with you, on politics. Your 2 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Najama. I think it's very important for when we debate the idea of a nation state, we should understand how nation state work. It's 2025. It's an age of information. So ignorance is not an excuse. And the idea that just because you are so clear in your vision and you believe that is the solution, for that reason, every much reason along that way, it's not possible. That's why in the process of choosing leadership, the idea is that this man, this woman, good or bad, it's not on the table. Nobody cares if you are good or bad. It's a collection of interest. Your interest, regardless of how ridiculous it sounds, it's not better than mine. Mine is not better than you. But again, it's democracy. Go and compete. But most importantly, we should stop deceiving ourselves. I mean, not because of English. There's no this, there's no this. Institution itself is a collection of citizens. If our institution, either Nigeria as an institution, local government as a state as an institution, judicial, if it doesn't work, it is the citizens. Why is it that it doesn't work? Because it's already in existence. If the idea that we have to scrap it, fine. But the fact that we have to play ignorance that this institution don't exist is to tell ourselves that we as a people, we don't exist. Because we are the institution. So if you don't understand the institution that you are accusing, how do you bring solution to it? That's why you will see some people, they are so convinced that we are not citizens. They will give you a profound reason why we are not citizens. You agree with them. That was in the morning. But in the evening, that goes on, we go do electoral reform. When we are not citizens, the people who are not citizens be fighting for an election. That's what I don't understand.
Thank you. On our politics, thank you. Thank you, my brother, for your submission and for your time with us today. I appreciate you, my brother. Okay, let me come to Sir Louis. Your 2 minutes, sir.
Sorry, can someone have this slot? Thank you.
Okay, all right, good.
All right.
Mona Ferrara, sir, your 2 minutes. Please mute yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. Nigeria is a nation that is close to comatose. When I say comatose, I mean it's close to dying. The people are running away in droves. The presidents can't use their house. We know all the problem. Nobody has time to repeat them. But the fact is, we can solve this problem. But we are not going to be able to solve it if some people want to be right on semantics. They want to be right on definition. They want to be right on international law. But the market woman that is hungry on the streets of Lagos, Bini, Kaduna, Bauchi, or those that have been displaced internally in their own country, those who have been locked up in jail because they can't find justice, they are paying cries to the high heavens for someone to rescue them. And if the people who know better or who should know better because they went through the walls of a school or are living abroad where the system works, all they can tell you is it's complicated. You don't understand. Let me land. The system is this. They want to be right on argument, but no solution. They'll be the first to criticize Obi. They'll be the first to criticize Showore. But they're doing nothing but speaking Oyibo past Englishman and not making any sensible sense, but confusing the situation. The fact of the matter is that we don't speak together as one who agree that we have a problem. That's what I mean by collective silence. 2, those who are arguing with us that we don't have a problem or it's not that bad, they are my enemy within. I'm not talking about the people that created the problem themselves, so which are the leaders. The people, the country was obtained from the British and it was designed in a specific way to fail. And then some group within that union hijacked the country from July 1966 to the present day. That is what we're trying to discard. Nothing works. May Nigeria never happen to us. Amen.
Amen. Amen to that. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you on the show today. Thank you very much for that submission. Okay, let me move on to Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, your 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Njawosh. Let other person have the position. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, to Nigeria, your 2 minutes, sir.
4 minutes now. I say let us have it now. You see, we are
No,
sharing.
no, 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 not taking
I'll
it.
let you want to take out.
2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2
So,
minutes, please.
okay. So, I think Ovie is correct. If you don't understand something, why bother trying to solve it? Because you're just going to be like somebody groping in the dark, aimlessly making noise, like some kind of rubbish flowing in the wind. See, look at Trump right now. He's in trouble because some of his supporters believe that their elites are compromised because some people, the way their politicians are behaving doesn't make sense. Their politicians are putting foreign nations first before their own country, and people are angry about that. And I just mentioned that Buhari, the way he governed before he fell ill the first time, was different from what happened after. And nobody's asking why did that happen. Why did that happen? Maybe somebody stopped him from transforming the country. Nobody cares to check. But it's okay. Let's just carry on and just shout at everybody that fails. We don't ask ourselves, what is happening to our leader? Why is our leaders, why do they always govern the country to be this poor? You don't ask, you just think they're just born evil. Every single person that is born in Nigeria is just born evil. Somehow they are getting there and something is happening to them. And many of you will get there and something may happen to you too if you're not prepared. This is why you have to know what you're talking about. Because if an American state can be compromised, I know for sure Pakistan was compromised. That's why they threw that actor and that cricket player into prison that was supposed to win the election. Nations get compromised from outside because outside forces have interest. There's a reason why you have to protect yourselves and your institutions. You have to understand the beast you're dealing with. Nobody's saying Nigeria is a success. Nobody's saying our leaders have succeeded to the extent that we want them to succeed. They've all failed. But why have they all failed? Do we know? Are we actually sourced it out completely? That's what we need to understand. If there's something within us that is causing our leadership to fail, that stuff must be within us too. We have to find it and isolate it so that when we govern our country, we are going to get better results. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Tunaja, thank you very much for joining us today. Thanks for your submission. Okay, I'd like us to move on. Let me call, give us a mandate. Your final submission, sir. 2 minutes. Let's round up. Okay, you're now available. I'm rounding up this show right now. I appreciate every one of you that came into the show. Everybody have given their submission sufficiently. I understand that the situation of the country will always put us in this kind of expression, where some of us disagree and some of us can agree. Well, I'm doing that. I don't want to step on people's opinion or opinionism or their expression, freedom of expression. But when your freedom of expression is supporting the satanism that put us in where we are today, then that comes in. That's what we do here. Because the only reason why you see someone like me have to come out every day is because I want to use my platform, just what I have, the little platform that I have, to reach out to many as I can, to see Nigeria work in our time. Like I've said so many times, I don't have to do what I'm doing today. Many of you joining the panel to pass your information or your submission or to pour out your plight. You don't have to do this because majority of us on this platform is abroad. We don't have to. There are so many other things you can do with your platform. Yes, I've said this so many times on this platform. There are so many things. Politics is supposed to be the last thing you need to talk about because it's stressful. It's really, really stressful. It gives you a destabilizing cycle. It gives you headache. It's stressful. It doesn't really worth it talking about. But we all decide to come here every day to talk about it, to see how our impact can come out positively. It's just like Mr. Alabo passed a message the other day to the Anglican head of the church in Nigeria, all that. But within 48 or 72 hours, they responded by banning it on earth and in heaven for politicians not to use their auditorium anymore to preach against themselves. I hope they can keep to this though. I really do hope they can keep to it. That's it. Because you are not really sure who's listening to you and I right now. A lot of them are listening to us. Cool evening like this. They are home. They're in the living room listening to different platforms. Hearing what people are saying. That's why when we are talking, we need to listen to ourselves. We need to be constructive and pass the message eloquently. It's very, very important. So, what do I know? Nobody's perfect on this platform. We just come here to see how Nigeria can be better. What the platform stands for is calling out our government to do the right thing. You and I know they are not doing the right thing. None of them is doing the right thing, fortunately. Or if there's any that is doing the right thing, I'm not even sure it's up to 2%. Let's be honest ourselves. It's not up to 2% amongst them all. So that's why we are calling them all out, because there's no consequences to their satanic acts. That's why they continue to do it. Just like Wiki coming out today now to beg Babolo not to probe Obaseki. Just imagine that. Imagine that. So it's crazy. Anybody can come into power, do whatever you want to do, and get away with it. They label you and I by saying, oh, if they talk small, they go enter house, which is the truth. In most cases, you and I talk and we really enter house. Nothing they happen. The system, the law, the constitution cannot chase them and penalize them for wrongdoings. No. So the system is selective. The law is selective, rather. It's crazy. So that's why you see you and I are talking. What are you living for? God should give us good life, long life, good health. But for anything tomorrow, how do you want people to remember you? What are you standing for? That's the most important thing. How people are expressing themselves now over the past of Buhari, you can't blame them. You can't blame them. This is a man that ruled twice in Nigeria and could not solve the pains of the people. So anyhow the people express themselves, that's fine. Queen of England, when she died, people, the day she was buried, to Nigeria, you live in the UK, you can testify to that. The day they were carrying her corpse and all that, you see how people were throwing stone, throwing everything, cursing. All social media were like on fire. Many people were laying curses on her. So,
yeah, that's true.
You're going to tell people how to express themselves? That's a whole Queen of England. There are people were laying curse. Twitter, on TikTok were on fire. They were making different images of her because they are angry. For a reason I don't know, but they were angry. How come Nigerians are angry now? People say no, they're not supposed to be angry this way. Therefore, they smile, they cry. Say no, they cry, you squeeze your face. No, you don't cry like that. As they cry, so you for they smile, they laugh. It's crazy how people try to suppress your expression, suffocate you, intimidate you. Allow people to express their anger, their displeasure. Let them pour out their genuine organic plights. How this satanic set of people treated them before they died. You that is listening to me today now, you not go learn now. When they go, they throw stone for your grave tomorrow. Now, when you stick by, you say, hey, for where are they? So can you open door for me to go back? See the way they are insulting me, I need to go back to God. You can't go back. You are hearing me now. Sort yourself out right now. Sort it out. Fixing Nigeria is not hard. So people think it's hard. You'll be hearing some satanic set of people, gullible set of people saying, you think it's easy to fix Nigeria? You think it's very easy. Only if you want to do what is right. The reason why it's not easy, the bribery, the hand-to-hand, the brown envelope or dollar envelope, anyhow I want to call it, the minds where they pass too much. That make it not easy. If we really want to do what is right, you don't care whoever that is involved that's going to jump on the circle of what is right in terms of penalization, then it will be easy to fix the country. And because say when you want to face the country, you see a lot of people that you know, then you apply nepotism, favoritism, ethnicism, tribalism, satanism. Once you apply all these things together, you can't fix it. You not start selectively picking people that are not close to you to face the penalization. That's why we are where we are today. If we want to fix Nigeria, we must close our eyes. Whoever that is involved, all should face the consequences. You see, this country will be better. 5 years is even too long. 5 years too long to fix Nigeria. I know that some of you now will satanically be saying it from your living room, wherever you are listening to me from now. No, man, if he, because he never reached there, if he reached there, if you reach there, what do you know that is truncating you, suffocating you, stopping you from doing the right thing? Is it not the same cabals that you and I don't know? Is it not the same people that is not they are not visible, that is controlling and making decisions on behalf of president and everything? So how come you come to power today, you stand for what is right? Why can't you start by disciplining those invisible people that you know, that the people don't know first? That they forbid? You see, that's the problem. Eh? See Traore today. Traore decided to set his own people free by stepping on big toes. Which of the toes? You think that your own politician will decide the country? He went as far by going international body. He stoned them all. Look at their country, their people. As I watched interview, somebody went there to go. Tayo went there. Tayo Aina, you guys know him. He went there to go interview a lot of people there. See how the people were so happy. They are all happy. To do the right thing, not hard by people. The only thing we hard by doing the right thing is the people that is involved in the wrong thing. And for you to penalize them, you are affiliated with some of them, then it becomes a problem. That's the only thing. But if you want to do the right thing, you know your papa is part of the satanism, you will first use your papa to start. Then people will take you serious. That's how it's supposed to work. People will say, you know, say he sentenced the papa. Now the 19th of month, May, now they want by papa. That day, everybody will wash it the way it used to be. Whether they tie people on for drum every Saturday, everybody will lie down, they wash their hand until they buy them. They'll tie them for drum. And I don't remember again. All of our postmodernism don't block our brain not to remember again. Now, so we need to bring those days back. You see, they'll say they tie papa. Now this Saturday they want to buy papa. Truly, 3 p.m. that day they go buy your own father. Everybody else will learn. Because me no fit buy my papa say do the wrong thing. You can't say you go get pardon. How you want to get the pardon? How? We have one life to live. If you have to live it for something that people will remember you for good. Una say no, una no go agree. The politician will do whatever they want to do. Then they pay for those satanic set of people to go from one platform to another to suffocate and truncate and oppose the truth that is triumphing on those platforms. You see, now the problem is huge. It's huge. Some people will look at people like us now and say, this one, like some people have said in the past, for the past 10 years plus, oh, no, man, this guy, one day go collect money. You know, say when the your new started, you know they dream that your satanic dream or wish. We don't day here now for more than a decade. We are still here. So when you come to someone want to collect the money after you don't enter your grave, this is everybody they hungry like you. They'll give you 5 million, now go become a lunatic, a nuisance on social media. Just because of 5 million, you are ready to sell everybody in Nigeria, may they buy. That is what you guys are doing. The recent money where the renew share round now, it was 6 million naira. 6 million, I mean. So I will now reduce myself to that level to collect 6 million naira from one satanic politician. I will now come here and now be telling you guys bala blow. And I'll be saying, actually, Somebody will not ask me question from the comment section or call into the show to ask me question or from the panel, and I'll be say, actually, not be say, what a shame. Apart from money, don't we have our own pride, our own integrity? You don't have it? Don't we know our worth? Okay. Now, wow, we have a long way to go, man. We have a long way to go. We cannot continue to live like this. Nigeria is not working. See how peaceful UK be. Since I came back, I just see everywhere. See, you know, when you spend so much time in Nigeria and you return back to UK, it could be like see your brain is being resetted again. Say, God, I be say Nigeria at the jail. I don't know say Nigeria are suffering now yesterday that side, which is the truth. The situation is affecting the poor and the rich at the same time in Nigeria. What is there in Nigeria you want to explain to people like me and women don't know? Tell me. We don't spend more time for Nigeria since 2016 till now. I started visiting Nigeria since 2005. And since that 2005, I was going every single year, but I was doing just 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, come back. But since 2016, I don't spend more time for Nigeria till now. So what do you want to tell me concerning our country where me not know now? I'm telling you, nothing is working. Even the thing where you and I say they work, corruption still dey inside. For example, now Olubomi Ojo is doing well as a minister. The Minister of Interior is doing well. But do you know that inside the interior, corruption still there? You don't know. It dey inside. You go do passport for London. Whereas this man have laid a good foundation for everybody to do their passport fluently without no stress or nothing. These people they will by themselves lock your N9, say your N9, the people who fair do and they're not doing well. They'll not give you address, they'll not give you one white paper. May you go so upstairs for the next 2 streets. Somebody there go talk to you. They don't tell you what you want to go do there. They'll say somebody is there, go talk to you. You will not go there. You will not see one girl. That one can't take you go the third story. That one can't say, okay, let me see your N9. Why now? What happened, sir? Let me see the N9. You can't type rubbish for inside computer. As I don't type the rubbish for inside computer, I go say, oh, I think when you did it at that time, they make mistake. Then what's the mistake, man? Can you tell me? You say, no, they made mistake in their end. It's not showing on your this thing. Okay, what am I going to do? You just need to do a fresh one if you want to apply for your passport today so that your passport will come out in the next 24 hours. So how much is it? It's £50. Say, Jesus, you have to pay that money. Then once you've paid it, they'll not ask you if you want to do it express so that they can call somebody in Abuja. And they talk to, whether they turn us on 100%. No person tell me, oh, I was there. They'll not say if you want it express, they want to make call to Abuja. So there's somebody in Abuja that will now make it express for you to authorize it from that side. So that blah, blah, blah. God. My question is Olubomi Ojo that is doing everything possible for this thing to work? Is he aware of this? Or maybe he's aware, he's also stylishly shying away from me like I'm doing the right thing. You know, see, the corruption in our country don't eat the country to saute. You can't understand how it works anymore. Now that they call the more you see, I be at the TikTok, the more you see, the less you see. I don't know how the TikTok. They don't eat us. They're in big trouble. This one are people where they do well, and then they tell you so. Olubomi Ojo is big fan. He's doing well. But my question is that, is he aware that there's corruption still going on inside his own interior, whatever interior? While are you full everywhere? Are you also aware that the most wicked people in Nigeria in terms of government are the civil servant than the main government themselves? Are you aware of that? There are so many things we don't know. We call on president, governor, president. I'm telling you, civil servants, they are more satanic than governors and presidents. These people, there are some things I don't want to go because everywhere goes scatter. Everywhere goes scatter. There are some things I don't want to go. We prove with facts, with secret recording. We have them. There are some areas I don't want to go. I just go and say, God. So for you to come out and defend these people, I don't get it. Anybody, how much? Why are you happy? How much are they paying you? 5-6 million naira to use your platform to be passing wrong informations? Since I opened my platform, I've never used it to pass wrong information. I work with third parties. We bring the article here, we will show you, we read it, we analyze it. We bring the video here, we play it, we listen, we analyze it. That's all we do here. I don't just come up to say, oh, they say Buhari be die for London, and France is die. They'll say, where you say, and you say, don't worry. I don't do that. I was well trained. I studied film and media in one of the best universities here in the UK. Despite that we are running into this thing on YouTube doesn't mean we don't know what we're doing. I choose not to go into mainstream media because of the conditions surrounding it. I choose. They will shut you up. If I was to go into mainstream media, the way I'm speaking right now, I cannot speak like this. Tell me anybody in mainstream media that can speak the way I speak. In case you don't know, tell them you want to go into mainstream media, get the form. May you see condition. Terms and conditions. You are finished on earth and heaven. Do I look like somebody that can be silenced? No. Now only hungry people you can silence. Because many of them are hungry. Somebody who dare to collect 6 million naira and start passing for wrong information on air, you are hungry. Oga, you are hungry. Convert that 6 million naira back to pounds, euro, dollar for the country with this thing. You see that you are a pauper. You are not only a pauper, you are satanic. The problem of our country is too much, my people. If I tell you, I say this work is stressful. It's stressful. Once you don't enter inside, to leave is another thing. You'll not be thinking what people will say. People will not say, oh, no, I not tell you say go stop. Not say I do it for a while now, or maybe this or that. You know the way people talk. You don't get the encouragement like that. Normally, it's stressful. As I end this show right now, I have something more profitable I want to start immediately as I end this show right now. It's stressful. Talking about politics. Are you aware all my children are YouTubers? My last born, I have 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. My last born, 300,000 subscribers. I don't need to be doing what I'm doing here. I know how many YouTube I have. I know how many things I do. Many of you here know what I'm saying. Then we'll be talking about politics now. Things say maybe now our heritage. We hear it. We must do them. I don't have to. May God bless my mother. This woman is so encouraging. Sometimes I say, Mommy, oh God, Mommy, I don't want to do this thing. Like the way I came to the UK. Like, for example, the day I came to the UK, I have to go live from airport. Say, Mommy, I don't want to do this thing. She begged me, okay, just go. Just do the video and end the show. Say, hi, this woman. The day I landed, the day after 10 months, coming back to the UK, normally my people, more not thinking, do I supposed to go live? So for your mind now, you have to say, okay, now contract you must do one. No. I just want my country to work. Nigeria remained the best country in the world to me. I don't know about you. It remained the best country in the world. Make we join head fix am. Many of us, when they listen to me, right? All of us, they suffer for abroad. When they suffer for abroad, you people are suffering and smiling. Eh? No matter the comfort you create in abroad, this is why I come now, boredom everywhere. It's only when I'm with my family I smile. I am happy. But you still feel the boredom. No, I know they work for here now. I don't be that kind of wake on UK now, say early morning, might run go work or might come back. It's boring. But in Nigeria, you cannot be boring. Enter your car, you go join traffic. Your life does the sweet because that day now your country. Just go join traffic. People when they say for road, they low, they see the life is beautiful. That's what they call home is home. As you they go, so you don't retire, buy corn, buy corn, buy pear. Put it on top of your seat, they go and they go, put better music for inside traffic. It's sweet past anything. You did there, they argue with yourself. Now you know. They did there, they say America, I can't friend here. Whether in America you want to die full, whether now care home, they'll carry you go later. If you don't plan where, make Nigeria better. Let's join here together to be calling these people out. I know, I really don't understand we don't need to be doing this. But if I not doing, you not doing, one doing. Some of the people here right now have their platform where they still talk from. And I'm proud of you all. Let's be talking, my people. Let's be talking. It's not working. It's not working. See, Lucky Benedio rule, nobody program. Oshomole rule, nobody program. Obaseki rule, come on, and nobody go program. Okpebolo still come on tomorrow, and so you say Okpebolo and a person, he go still go. Nobody they probe anybody. We just accept it as a norm, as a normal thing. Now wow. I mean, not only me this thing they affect like this because let's say emotions they join my own. So people don't reach me time.
No be only you. The pain too much. Not be only you, sir. The pain too much. It's not only you.
So people reach out to me. Mr. Nigerian will try not to be adding emotions. How you see my talk about Nigeria? Say I not add emotions. How do I position my face?
Niger Watch, sorry I came late. I'm talking late. Not be only you or the team they affect, and that's why we are trying our best to talk and attack our brothers who keep saying it is normal. It is normal. That's why we are having this problem.
How can you talk about politics and not add emotion?
Because there are some people among us, they will say you are emotional. They will say you're this. They say it's not that bad.
Okay, how will you talk about politics without adding emotion? There is else.
Human being are emotional animal. It's not about being emotional, it's about being rational. It's two different things. Human being are emotional animal. We all have to have emotion. Everybody get emotion. We be human beings. We be human beings. We must have emotion. We must have emotion. We are human beings. There's no way we can There's no way human being can function without emotion.
Your government to be having treatment abroad and be buried in your homeland.
Let me say this.
As a human being, there's no way you can function without being emotional. No human being can function without being emotional. It's about being rational.
Can you hold on now? There is health, there is good road, there is life. Mr. Eddie said earlier, I don't know where you live, OBA, but in Nigeria, you are going home from work and you are saying, God, I beg, let there be light at home. And you reach out, no light. Are you not already dysfunctioned?
You are not in position to question me. I have given 10 years of my life serving Nigerians. No, they go that side. Stay on issues. Stay on issues. Stay on issues. Stay on issues. Forget human. Stay on issues.
And try to rationalize.
Stay on issues. Stay on issues. Forget individual. They call rational. They call rational. Stay on issues. Stop calling individuals. Be rational. No human being can function. No human being can function without being emotional. That's why we are human. But being rational, is cost effective.
Injustice is not an issue that can be
Okay,
rationalized.
let me round up.
Injustice is rational.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You got to be
All right.
rational in everything.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
6 million
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you, my people. Thank you. Thank you. It's very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate.
No human being can function without being emotional. That's who we are. But being rational, it's not an excuse. Especially when you are speaking in public. Especially when you are speaking in public. It is not an excuse that you cannot be rational. It is not an excuse.
People are dying. People are dying, and you are rational, right? Continue. What they give you will soon finish.
Everybody will die. Nobody is going to live this life alive. Death is not a punishment. Death. Elvis, let me make this point. Death is not a punishment.
People are dying.
Death.
Okay. Hold on.
Elvis, sorry, man, make this point. Death is not a punishment. Nobody is going to live this life alive. All of us will die. When and how you go die, nobody knows. When and how, everybody knows. So the idea is, oh, person they die. This one died on punishment. It's just practice again, rational.
Before you answer me, if I call you, answer me. I don't like it. I don't like to mute people. You people should know on this platform, the only person that don't mute people and the only person that don't put people on the backstage. As long as I call you, just answer me. Simple. You cannot say death is not a punishment or is not. Don't use those kind of words. Are you telling me that somebody who died prematurely is a normal thing? What are you talking about? Are you listening to yourself?
Can I explain to you, Elvis? Okay. Nobody know how or when he will die. It is above our power.
If you are in your house now, somebody come to buy you. Is it normal?
What are you talking about? This check. Hold on, just listen to me first.
Your country should not be a weapon fashioned against you.
Ferrari, please. Ferrari. Without due respect. Without due respect,
should not be a weapon fashioned against you.
Ferrari. I am having a Ferrari. Ferrari, without due respect. Without due respect, I am having a conversation. I am having a conversation with Elvis. I only debate my equals. The rest I teach. I cannot debate you. You know me. So listen. Exactly. So you don't read. So don't let it when you don't understand. Listen.
Ferrari, let them talk now. I need to understand what the concept is. The conversation, Ferrari. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Stunting the conversation.
All right. This whole topic. Okay, please stay mute. I already have a dick right now. You cannot say unapologetic. You can't say that people where they go carry for their house, they buy them, kidnap them, buy them. That is a normal thing that everybody is going to die.
That's not the point I'm making, though.
That's what you were saying. You were generalizing.
That's not the point I'm making. That's not the point I'm making.
That's what you were saying, that we shouldn't see death as a normal thing. You are normalizing death.
That's not it. No. See, I said when it comes to issue of death, me or you don't know when or how we will die. Nobody knows when or how.
That's what I'm saying. That's not what we are saying now. The contention.
Hold on. Ferrari. Allow people when know something to talk, please. Just keep quiet. Can you just allow people that know something communicate, please? Please.
Okay.
For one.
I'm laughing on that one. Know something.
Okay.
For one.
Let me
some conversation. You get great. They are level to this game. Nobody they can't shout for public and
okay, hold on. On politics, hold on. Let me take this call quickly. Mr. Ben, I don't take call after 10 p.m.
I just have a question. Mr. Emerson, thank you for this call.
I don't take call. Hold on. I don't take call after 10 p.m., sir. Because of next time.
Yes, I understand.
Okay,
I really
go ahead.
I just have a question to ask Mr. On politics. My question to you, sir, is: are you happy with the way the country is going? Because if you like say you be a paid political whatever. Are you happy how the country is going? That's my question to you.
All right.
And I need you to answer that question before you leave.
Thank you. All right. Quickly, you have the right to reply to that quickly. Let me round up the show.
That's not a question. That's a political question. How is the country going?
Oh, you don't know.
That- That's subjective. I could tell you it's going well. I could tell you it's going by it's subjective, but you have to be specific. You have to be specific. How is the life going? How is Nigeria going? It's going
No,
well.
just say it then.
Yes, Nigeria is going well.
Okay, good. That's fine.
The money will soon finish. Money go
All right.
Nigeria is going well. Excellently well.
That's fine. At least you've answered that. My people, let me end the show. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel. I just hope that somehow, someday, Nigeria will become a better country, how I want it to be. In the state of the nation right now, hearing that some people are saying the country is going well is baffling, it's shocking. It's really, really shocking. I don't know the last time honor politics visited Nigeria. Maybe you are looking at Nigeria from a mirror from abroad, and you say Nigeria is going well. Even at this particular moment is the worst time ever. In fact, the worst moment Nigerians have ever experienced in the history of Nigeria. That's what they are facing right now. And you said it's going well. That's shocking. But because of the rules of my platform, I don't truncate people's opinionism. We only object and oppose your submission, but we can't truncate it. It's your right. Your freedom of expression is your right here. But I would like to appreciate every one of you. Let's continue again from where we stopped today, as you and I know that there's no way we can say it all today. Nigeria matter is a continued thing. We have to continue to come in, talk about it. Like I told you guys before, we are selective in what we bring here. If we have to talk about everything that's happening in Nigeria, it too plenty. You can't talk about all in the same day. But I want to urge you all, stand for what is right. You don't have anything to lose by standing for what is right. And if you are listening to me, you are one of the people that have collected money from this money that is currently trending right now. I think you should look at yourself in the mirror and say, shame to you. Yes, it's so disgraceful. I'm not sure say they bond them where to approach someone like me anyway to say take 6 million naira. They cannot. Because when I got the concrete information, I was shocked. But we've been approached on better money before, proper money. We refused it. Yes, we refused it. That's how life's supposed to be. Not because say we get money, because you know yourself. Now only who don't know himself. Now you go pay in brother hand, collect it, wait it belong to her, and go say, if you go there, if you go die, may you go die. It's so sad. It's so sad. Thank you very much, everyone who came into the panel today. Thank you to Naja. Thank you very much for coming early. People who normally come in early, I appreciate you all the time. You know how they talk. Because now people who come in early, now you pave way for those of you that is here today to join the panel. If you are in your house, you are waiting, might say we'll go find enter first, might say we'll go try find enter first. Let's assume the next seconds I want to press the button to off the show. If that person not enter, you not enter, and you they wait make that person enter, that day will be, will be gone without no submission. So the people who come in first, regardless of how they take part a submission or whatever, I always respect them. Because they are the one that hold the platform, wait for you, we can join later. Yes. And I know say 1 or 2 times I don't want to hear. When I finish my presentation, I give my monologue and people not question, I'll just end the show. In case you don't know, my wish is to do only 1 hour here, 30 minutes safe. I'm done. I'm going to be here saying I'm almost 5 hours here talking, repeating ourselves. Anybody did this one way they appear about that? Why would you be celebrating say you spend 6 hours or 10 hours for on top of a live video? How? Nobody's supposed to be happy about that. So Tonaja, thank you very much for that. Mr. Dua, thank you very much for coming On our politics. It's good to have you on the show today. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ferreira. I appreciate you, sir. God bless you all. I appreciate every one of you. And Patricia came in as well. Sir Louis was here. Who again? I guess that's it, right? But in case we not remember, now only one person I be. And I know some people they pick offense when I mention one name, I not mention their name. I don't commit offense with that. Mona knows I just a human being. Some people actually stop calling to our show. They say, I know they pick their call. If they call it to the show, I know they quick pick. They stop calling. Kai God. Our problem you all use from different color. I want to please everybody. Eh? If I don't remember to mention your name, don't take it personal. I'm not saying me myself, I know they keep things for my I don't take it personal here. Even though me and you quarrel and I bounce you come on for the platform, the next day I don't forget. Eh? Me and Black Panther don't fight for years. In fact, I use rubbish words on him and all that. The next day on my broadcast, Black Panther was the first person to join me on my broadcast here. There's a way you prove who you are to people, that you are a brother. I'm for you, regardless of our differences. I'm for you. One or two persons on this platform, they have proven it. So that's how life should be. No matter the quarrel, be like as the quarrel just now, all our politics, Mr. Ferreira and all that. Don't take it personal. We can quarrel, forget. I know this thing pass, but after the show, we'll move on. Also, not they take it personal, like it doesn't make no sense. For me, I don't get space for my brain when I want to store any anger put. No space. I can't go store your anger for inside my brain. I know everywhere don't occupy. Lie, you know what I'm. And then why I all give you that bass balls, I don't move on. Evil pansat will be prodigal that brother till tomorrow, what will pursue. I still not get anything against her. I just know say if you forgive a chance, make her tomorrow, you'll see create problem everywhere. That make me say, your day where your day. But it doesn't mean I have anything against him. Why? I still see him as my elder brother. I say, I don't know what they smoke or what they drink. Once pastor don't vest like this, you don't forget yourself. Eh? If I give Pansat the opportunity to come to this platform today, Pansat have given me the one of the best recommendation. Is that the right word to use? Praise or that is. I need to hear Pansat when they talk about my work for a year. The bare months they talk. What I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I deserve. Yeah, I've said it so many times. But once you just lose them, you don't lose them. So what I'm trying to say, the reason why I have to mention his name is that we shouldn't take things too personal. Doesn't want it. If we go reach the mother, look where they talk safe. Say we quarrel, we get differences and all that. I see her as my elder sister. Yes, we can quarrel. If she's really my biological elder sister, doesn't mean so we'll not feel quarrel for his house. I'll vest back doors and they can't ask for the next 3 days. I put all of us for you. You want to tell me say you never vest for your senior brother, your senior sister for your house before? We shouldn't take this personal. Now Nigeria want it better now with day. Nigeria have turned to a place now. Not only the rich they even enjoy the country, even though it's still their fate. Do you know how much you spend to enjoy Nigeria? If you are listening to me today, come spend 3 months for Nigeria, whether you feel try. Do you know that Nigeria is the most expensive holiday you can go in your entire life? Go do research. Nigeria is the most expensive holiday you can go in your entire life. Say, if I want to go Spain now, wait to concern generator, concern Boko Haram. No say package don't do now. If I want to go Spain now, if I want to go Canada now, package day flight and hotel. I don't know. 1 week or 2 weeks, though you package everything together. Maybe I'll pay 2,000 or 3,000 pounds, right? If it's too much for one person, if you pass now, if you don't use business or first class, if you not even rich, but take that 2,000 pounds come Nigeria, come spend 3 months for Nigeria, whether you fit try from airport as you the land, your expenses don't start. As you the land, you will know the difference between I was there and I shall be there. Now, people, let me end this show before I enter another topic, because I know my people on the panel, they will shoot my tears that they are not coming for here again. I appreciate every one of you. Those of you that supported the channel, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, Josh Blue Shell, Mother Peg Modi, Mr. Joseph OG. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you all. And God bless you. Now, for me, I'm not taking none for granted. I want to appreciate every one of you that called into the show today. Thank you so much. And God will bless all of you now. Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you, Tony Africa, Black Panther, and many others that called in. Thank you so much. Mona, no vessel if I don't remember your name. And my people right down in the comment section. Wonderful moment, Aspera. Thank you very much for me. I appreciate you always, always, always. Thank you, Abu Azi. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy Modi. Once again, thank you very much, man. Thank you, Ben Sahon. Thank you very much. And thank you, I played there, Michael Alba. I can see right there. Thank you so much. Mother Wiggy. Hi Joe, the Dials. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you. Yeah. You say, I beg, make look, go park well for that side. Okay, you get issue with Mother Luke. I know people pronounce your name. I never could leave her alone. That woman, I can very controversial woman, you know, but it's all right. Nobody's perfect. Yes, sir.
I know. See, the way might tell you reason why I answer the question, or if Nigeria they move forward, because to me it's an insult. All of us they abroad, then somebody will come they ask me if Nigeria they move forward. Why would they abroad if Nigeria they move forward? So that's an insult. That's what I'm saying. The question don't make sense. You have to be very specific. If Nigeria makes sense, I will no day here. I've given my 10 years of my life for Nigeria.
But next
for
time,
Nigeria.
always clarify it, because you already.
No, that's why. You know, say I talk say. You know, say I talk say. Make it put context, because it's a political question, right?
All right.
And that's why I said it earlier. But when I make an answer. I gave 10 years of my life. They serve Nigeria, but I can't. I have to cross Atlantic Ocean to live the kind of life I want. Then you are asking me, is Nigeria moving forward? What do you mean by Nigeria moving forward? Those are our problems, right? Ability for us to break our issue down into the simplest manner, so everybody will understand and we can work accordingly. He said we are having a problem.
Okay, all right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Next time, more they put on web, because if not, if maybe I don't press button just now, a lot of people will fly away with that first information. It doesn't matter the anger or right. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Mone Ferrara, thank you very much, sir. I can see you right there as well. Mother Bella Naomi, thank you very much, man. God bless you. I appreciate you always for always being there. I appreciate every one of you right there. Black Panther, my brother. Host all Africans. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Who again? Hi. Not plenty for there. Not be small. God will bless all of you, man. In Jesus' name. All right. Thank you so much, my people. Now God will bless you. Now let's continue to join our heads together to speak truth to power, to call out our government to do the right thing. We are not fighting them. We just want them to do the right thing. You and I know Nigeria is not working. Somehow, someday, Nigeria will be better in our time. Fingers crossed, though. It's what I'm hoping for. Let's hope for that Nigeria will be better in our time. My people, now God bless you now. My own side people, the Northerners, they don't sing music for our principal, Mr. Peter Obi. I'd like to end the show with this music. Good night. Bye.
Najeriya kudu da arewa, talakawan kudu da arewa, everybody yan arewa, we come and vote Peter Obi. Masu kudin mu da talakawa, maza matan mu da duk kowa, Hausawa Igbo Yarbawa, Sokoto Zamfara har Jigawa, in ba a Obi ba mu son wani, Katsina Neja da Nasarawa, in Benue Jos Adamawa, Kaduna Kano Gombe ma da Bauchi, Borno da Yobe Taraba Sanyi, Kebbi da Kwara Abuja Kogi, Peter Obi kai muke so, zai haɗa kan daga al'ummar mu. da kai muke so.
Kiristocin mu da ma musulmi fita
da kai muke so.
Nigeria kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta horike muka tallafi ɗan kudu da arewa.
Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta horike muka tallafi kudu da arewa. Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe.
Zana sanya sarkin nan da yake kashewa.
Da kai muke so.
Allah shi ne ya yi musulmi da dukkan kiristocin arewa.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
To jama'ar Najeriya rumu mu har hada kai kudu har arewa.
Da kai muke so.
Mu talakawa mun amince Najeriya kudu har arewa.
Najeriya kudu da arewa da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta warke muka tallafin kudu da arewa.
Fita obi kai muke so Najeriya kudu har arewa.
Fita da kai muke so.
Najeriya duka kai muke so Sokoto Zamfara har Jigawa.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
Kiristocin mu da ma musulmi masu kudin mu da talakawa.
Fita da kai muke so.
Ko gaike ne mai tunani mai ilimi muna yaba.
Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta warke muka tallafin kudu da arewa.
Fita obi akwai kwarewa ya cancanta rike kasa.
Fita da kai muke so.
Da a cikin 'yan takarar nan kudu da arewa ya musira.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
Ku talakawa in ba obi bakar a yi zaɓe nan kasa ta.
Fita da kai muke so.
Fita
da zai rike mu nan kudu har da arewa sosai. Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta warke muka tallafin kudu da arewa.
Da shi ya gwamnan jihar sa ya taimaki al'ummarsa
sosai. Fita da kai muke so.
Bai sata bai tushe-tushe ya aiki a jiharsa sosai.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
Matasa na ƙaunar ka obi ka gina alkhairi fa sosai.
Fita da kai muke so.
Lalle ka cancanta obi Najeriya kudu har arewa.
Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta warke muka tallafin kudu da arewa.
Najeriya fa mu zaɓi obi a kowace jam'iyya matasa.
Fita da kai muke so.
Fita obi yana da kishi yana kaunar cigaban matasa.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
Duk jagororin kasar nan na duba son ba irinsa.
Fita da kai muke so.
Everybody yan arewa maza mata a maza
Obi. Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe. Obi ta warke muka tallafin kudu da arewa.
Yau jama'a na shan azaba yunwa ana kashe dan talaka.
Fita da kai muke so.
Mulkin Tinubu babu daɗi ana ta kashe mu biya jaka.
Talakawan kudu har arewa.
Ga ke da nafin ga talauci rashin aiki a ƙasar mu duka.
Fita da kai muke so.
APC wahala ta numbo mu canta a ɗan kudu har arewa.
Najeriya kudu da arewa fita da kai muke so. Talakawa mun amince in ba obi ba mu zaɓe.
ni beye mula megba atuma e bijo psycho ndaba nyo wote monem abama ndaba basolo e bob dapa ndaba nyo baba atijo blow kiri bia wa mase watch it be cross awosaku tela banye that yet the cross machante ndaba chicken cross of West Africa ndaba general important glass dealer, Mike merchandise, electronics dealer. John Anye, Pia one them. Anye Toyota Crown. Oh, Marco Mego. Eddie Bansa, Eddie Bansa, Eddie Bansa, Isu Kamana Neje, yo. Onye mbisanye efi anya ochiri aka bachi nwanne umeku bia apu mweku ndamare ya tisike wosuchi Philip abi onye mma cheye HSK wosuchi traditional prime minister Very contractor, Ajerobia, Pia one them. Ajer contractor, Mushimano were hanging. Get the bansa, get the bansa, get the bansa, you come on and let you, get the bansa. Yeah.